Happy time zone. Hello, Imperial Truth Gaming. Max, DB, Shax, Grayley. The gang's all here.
Mr. Fancy Pants.
32 months from the disguised bee. Thank you so much, love.
Damn!
Yeah.
32 months, wow.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, nobody's ever beating DB's track record, and I think Vixels might also be like, she's like the silent, always subbed, but 32 is a good as long one. I sometimes forget how long we've already known each other, B. It's lovely. One of my highlights of streaming. Yeah. Hello, mother. Oh, God. Here we go.
Hello, mother. Mother, I crave violence.
Yeah, but you do. All right, so me and Grayley are looking to combine our chats, but Twitch is being difficult.
I have sent you the invite via Discord now rather than inviting via stream because that hasn't worked out, I guess.
Okay, I via Discord. Oh, okay. Hi, how you doing?
There's another way to do it. Hopefully this will work.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh my fucking God, it's the fucking get started button.
Fuck, move
we
that.
Go. We now have shared chat. Welcome, all of chat to the
Hello.
stream. Hello.
I am being such an ogre today. It's a good thing that I am an ogre today. Maybe that should be my New Year's resolution. Be more ogre. Yes.
Exactly.
That means I need more nosh, which is what I'm waiting for. I still haven't had dinner, and it's ordered, but considering the weather, it's coming. It'll be there eventually. Thank you, Fenzo.
The whistle, you know.
Right, everyone can hear everyone pretty well. Let's just do a double check of the
sound off.
Sound off.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
We all like to masturbate.
Who the fuck don't, you know?
Sure. I mean, some people will probably have some issues with it, but that's their business.
Oh yeah, what monks? Yeah.
Everyone sounding okay? Firsty, disguised bee. Can you? Is everyone sounding okay?
Beep boop.
On both sides of chats.
Clanky has sustenance.
Volumes are good. Sounds good from the bee. All right.
I'm the one who's had some sound issues. Charlie's sounds have been perfect.
I wouldn't say perfect, but they've been stable, which is very surprising in my case. You know, anything being stable in this case. Yeah. You know, it's that thing.
A little less than usual. I think that's the term.
I am unstoppable. No, unstable. That's it. Right. Yeah, but I have coffee.
Unstable, then I'm a potato.
And a very good potato that is.
Yes.
Bring the chaos. No, we don't bring the chaos. We remove the chaos.
And
yes, what's banana bread.
What do you mean?
So, can I put it into the thing that we not call it the year of the horse, but call it the year of the ogre?
Yes.
Year of the ogre. Oh God.
Thank you. That's a whole year to myself. Sparky.
Yes, Charlie.
What's the year? You say they gives me year. What's the year? Can I eat that? What's chaos? I can't get dark totem. That's not chaos. That's a damn shame, Max. That don't make you Max. That make you mid. Mid the fanboy furry. I have to change that boy's name at some point. No, we're not gonna do that to him.
Did someone's Alexa just go off?
No, it's DB's just his alarms for his meds and such. Which actually,
This
I'm
time
not.
it was
okay.
telling me to have dinner and not forget dinner.
Oh,
'Cause
dinner,
sometimes I
that
forget
too.
dinner.
I actually need to remember to take my meds. I haven't taken my anti-SAD pills in a couple of days.
Uh-oh.
I blame y'all for that. Making me
Yeah.
not sad, so I don't
Be
feel.
no
So I feel I don't
blaming
need you.
all. No blaming all.
Yeah, you've been in such high spirits, you've not needed the
Ah.
medication.
Exactly. That's kind of it. Yeah.
That's actually a good sign.
Yes
Yep.
and no, because they're still. I mean, I still do need them. It's just like it's just how the brain chemistry works, right? You don't change that
True,
like ever.
but still,
So the fact that I
it's the
can
same
forget
thing.
it and not feel it is definitely not a bad thing. True.
Exactly. That's all I
Also,
wanted to.
Max, I don't get that. I mean, I get the price, okay, but not playable on this device? How does that work? How does the Xbox. Wait, which one did you say it was? Yeah, Xbox One. Why would it not be playable on that one? That's so silly. Excuse me.
Xbox One's the same generation as PS4. Could it just be outdated software?
Oh.
Like not
No.
modern gen? No.
Mama's gonna lurk where you dive to hells. Okay.
Give him
You,
hell,
you
mama.
took yours? Good. You took yours, Max? Good boy. Time for Grayley the channel or inner EMP again. Clanky's looking forward to it. I mean, at one point, he's just going to have to get used to it, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, welcome back, everybody.
Excuse
I
me,
hope y'all
what was
had
that about
awesome.
an EMP?
Nothing. Go back to whatever you were clanking
Eating
about.
pizza.
Good boy.
Fuck.
Welcome back, everybody. Happy time zone, happy new year, and all that snazzy stuff.
Welcome back, everybody.
We are. We have been looking forward to continuing the glory that is Dark Heresy with this anti-chaos crew. So yeah.
And now I don't really know what to call us all. Are we a team? Are we a band? Are we a like at some point
we are
need to
part
kind
of the
maybe have
part of the war band of an
a
Inquisitor.
war band.
Yes.
Okay, a war
Yes.
band. That's it.
That
Okay.
is what we are. Like I think it is definitely a motley crew. That to begin with, yes.
It is.
But yeah, the
motley
official
crew.
term in
War.
lore is, I believe, war band, which can be as small or as large as an Inquisitor deems necessary. So yeah,
Guys, can I just say
what was that?
that there is a shared hype train approaching?
Uh-oh.
No.
Let's see if we can kick this off.
Go
A
get
shared
'em.
hype train.
That's what they call them when you're sharing chat and somebody gets a hype train.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't know that I've ever had a shared hype train before. Very cool.
Yeah, no, there's
And then do we still
you're
have a
about to.
chance? Is there slooting here? There's slooting everywhere.
There we go.
All right, on board
There's that
getting
shed.
that. Oh, and Fenzu
Nice.
gifted subs.
So is this set before or after the Age of Apostasy? So
Fenzu
actually, that is a
Oh my
very
goodness.
wow, Fens, nice one. So that is a very good question, actually. Imperial Truth Gaming. As I understand it, the Age of Apostasy is before 30 or before 40k, which would make, and we are in the era Indomitus. We are as pretty much as
Age of Apostasy was in
current.
the 36th millennium.
There you go. Yeah, exactly. I don't know exactly where that one is, but no, yeah. Hello, Quantum, for you to you too, and thank you, DB, for that gift sub, my dude. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, we are in the era Indomitus doing our thing for the betterment of the Empire and for Nosh.
Well, hello, Mr.
Yeah.
Fancy Pants.
Oh, thank you, Firsty. 5 months already, and some biddies from the Grayley Rain. Thank you. Nosh, always Nosh. Yes.
Yeah, with the type
And we
of
were eating
era that
well
we're
last
currently
time.
in, I think the more accurate one for
Oh
it
my
would
gosh,
be
the biddies.
round about the start of
Dave!
that type takes place. So I think that's where we kind of began with the end of last episode.
Wait, how do you?
Shared
I,
hype.
I missed something there. Plus, the notification was so loud I couldn't hear you. Unfortunately.
Alright. No, just saying, like, obviously with the era that we're currently in, with the time frame that we've kind of set up at this current thing, would be round about the same time as the start of Darktide. Because with the end of last episode, we talked about, So that's like a more kind of up-to-date timeline, so it kind of pinpoints it there. Because it's a little hard to understand what era is particular to what section of obviously 30k and 40k.
Well, those two are so different there that there's no comparing them. But yeah, within the 40k verse, we are very much in the era Indomitus. So the Cicatric Maledictum, as in the Eye of Terror, which Cadia was keeping safe or keeping closed, basically went Goetze. And we now have a gigantic tear bisecting the galaxy. Who gets to be the hype conductor? All of y'all. Oh, sorry, Max. During these streams for Dark Heresy, I do not have Songify active. I will take that out of the title. Actually, sorry, my dude. I forgot that. I mean, at some point, I will turn off the background music, or at least to make it really, really quiet. So. But yeah, we are just the smallest little cog in the machine of the Imperium. We do what we are told and where to go. So we were told to go and help.
Do we do what we're told?
I mean, we had to fix some stuff in the Shattered Mine, and we did, right?
Yeah, after I threw up inside my own helmet, but yeah.
I mean,
it's okay. It's okay. You threw up in your helmet. Bo Red soiled
Brian.
himself. Frankie got a panic attack because he couldn't touch his mechanical bits. It happens.
I don't feel my bits no more.
Yeah, we've been through a lot last time, come to think of it. Like, most of us fell in mucky, yucky water. Then, if we didn't defecate or throw up over ourselves, we were kind of getting slapped about.
Pretty well, yeah.
I completely had to quickly give my cats some food.
Very important. Very important, yes.
Very important. Otherwise, Lucius will become eternal.
Oh God, we don't want that. In the meantime, I think we can kind of say what we've been up to in the meantime. Basically, yesterday when we had our little debrief and we were talking about leveling up using the 500 XP that we had. I couldn't hear you there, DB. Sorry, you're too far away right now.
Okay. I wanted to say, give me a second. I'm nearly done. I wanted to lead into that.
Okay. You're planning on getting the Steam box thing that Xbox is making? I forgot a lot about it, but it's like a piece. Yeah, it's a piece. It's basically a Steam console.
Okay.
They're planning on getting a new Xbox Series X. I think you did say that you were getting a new Xbox. Yes. We're not way. We're not way stronger. But we did get enough to improve ourselves in some fairly significant ways, I must say.
I just read a lot of books.
Good.
How would you suggest there are a lot of voices, I guess, going on at the moment.
Sorry, TARDIS.
Very excited voices, true. Oh, there we go.
Yes. Choo-choo.
Shared hype train complete level 4. Thank you all, hype chests.
Level 4,
So
56%. I'm sorry, but this tickles my particular brand of tism. That is 4, 5, 6. Love it. I just love it. Yep.
I got a pretty nifty fall damage emote. That's cool.
You know what happens after 4, 5, 6? Then you get to 7.
7.
Oh no.
Ooh, 8,
No,
9.
no, you keep your 7 away from me. No.
No, it's not. It's there. Can't help it. Yep. Oh, and Grayly got the 7 and 8, so I just got 22. So I
that means
don't know,
Clanky is
man.
on 9.
I'm feeling good.
Because
Yeah.
7, 8, 9. So that
Exactly.
means that that's why
Yeah.
Clank is afraid of 7.
Wait. Kerr is good well-being in Persian? That is pretty awesome. Lingo echo.
I know it is pretty cool, isn't it? And actually, it's so many. It has. I know it has a lot of meanings in different languages.
I love that.
Choo choo. There we go. Thank you for the hype train, y'all. The shared hype
Yeah.
train.
Chuka chuka chuka
You're
chuka.
amazing.
Also known as kadenkading. Kadenkading. I'm sure I gave somebody there some sort of brain aneurysm remembering a song that every Dutchman would like to forget. Whoosh. Exactly, Dave. Whoosh. Mavis en Vagant. Now, speaking of trains, we're not on a train. We are on a ship, it would appear.
Yes.
Big
you're on a
ship. He's on
You're on a
big
ship.
board. Yes.
You're on a ship, model flockers, and T-Pain's not here.
I don't like the pin.
It's a damn shame.
Anyway, so last session, or should I say our pilot episodes, saw our great glorious heroes go and be proper heroes, going to a planet that was tortured by the remains of a foul uprising, assisting a brave commissar going deep into mines called the Shatters, murdering and destroying the foul heretics, eventually facing a plague bearer, one of the most gruesome demons there is, giving it a proper ending to its life, being visited by the Red Gobbo, and eventually extracting back to the ship, while explosions wrecked the planet, as you can see in the background. I managed to find a good proper picture that sort of shows what happened when you guys flew away.
I love it.
Now,
Thank you
that
for
means
sharing.
you guys are now officially on the Inquisitors, one of the ships of the Inquisitor, which you've still not met. You have met some people and contact persons, but still no mention of the big E or I. However, you guys got picked up by the ship, got brought to safety, and had to spend some downtime, which is what I meant with the easing into the experience stuff. Usually in Dark Heresy, instead of XP, you do get XP, but instead of leveling up, characters get to upgrade their characters, spend their XP to improve their abilities or skills or stats. Basically that's what happened in the so-called downtime between the last sessions. So, Charlie, what has Charlie been up to in the last 2-3 weeks?
Eating nosh, as he's doing right now, too.
Okay, we'll wait for Charlie to finish nosh. Graylin, what have you been up to the last 3 weeks training, I take it?
I have been training. Yes, I have been training on a little something that I have always been able to do secretly, but did not tell you. So I went and I found Ignite, right, in one of the extra rule books. So not the core rule book, but in the quick reference guide that Charlie has been sharing with us, there's like a chart for psychers. And so I went off and found this minor psychic power which allows me to ignite things when I need to. So perhaps I will be able to do more than just spontaneously combust people or things. I have also been practicing more of my. Oh, what did I get? I went a different way. I went a different way. After much consultation with Demon Boy, I decided to raise my willpower. So I went from 45 to 50 willpower. Cost a fair bit, half of my points, to be honest. But I think it will be, it's going to help Graylin in the long run. But I have
Yeah, makes sense.
also been. So then I saved up my. So I bought Ignite for 100, and I raised my willpower, and then so I have left 150 XP points, which I have not spent, and I'm just saving up to either raise my Psi rating after the next bit of XP or adventures. So that's what I have been doing.
Okay. Bo Red, what have you been doing during your the travel time?
I was a bit frustrated with the number of hit attempts that I missed in our last encounters.
Yes.
So I've spent a lot of time at training the blade. Father's Fang is now sharp and is ready to slash.
Ooh.
So effectively, I've purchased the talent Blade Master with the XP that I gained from the last encounter, and that now means that I get to re-roll once per round on a missed melee attack.
Nice. Okay. Deef Cavid, what have you been up to?
Well, the things that I've been up to previously were, well, in the middle of the shatters, I attempted to use picklocking on a door without any prior knowledge of how to picklock. Failed miserably, so I decided to pick up that particular skill. It's not that good yet, but it might get in a door. I also decided to become a little more charismatic when it comes to talking to people, so naturally being charming is definitely a good thing for getting any information or any goods that you would like to get your hands on. And fuck, I actually forget what else now. Oh yeah, logic. Totally, yeah, I forget logic, typical me. So picked up logic, which is an interesting use case. It lets you solve puzzles. You can even use it for gambling, apparently. I don't know how that works, but it's more the puzzle solving.
The whole idea of logic is that you just try to figure out the logic behind stuff. So gambling, for example, looking at a poker or chess or regicide, there's always a certain logic in there. And if you figure out the rules, you can try and bend them to your will. That's what whole logic is based on.
So yeah, logic is definitely a good shout, especially for an arbitrator.
Yeah. All right. Clanky, what have you been up to during the 3 weeks of downtime?
I read more medical journal books to increase my Medicaid stat up by 2.
Ooh. Okay. Chadi, is your nosh gone yet? Can you talk, or is there still nosh in your beard?
Nosh be good nosh.
Dosh judge.
Nosh judged to be good. Aye. Chardy didn't like all of the witchy things that was happening. He knows that Sparky Graylin does good Sparky things, but there's also bad Sparky things. So he's made sure that he's tough and strong against them, and that means his willpower has gone up. Cost him lots and lots of thinky time, but he's managed.
Okay, that sounds like Charlie got a proper upgrade.
Thanks, right? Yeah. No, I chose. I could have gone with an upgrade to both his strength and his toughness, but considering what we faced, willpower. I mean, it's gone from 25 to 30, so it's not super high still, but any increase is worth it at this point. Like physically, he's pretty much fine. He's the toughest character we have, and that's what he's there for. But yeah, whenever something fear related comes up or whatnot, he's struggling, and lessening the chances of that affecting him negatively, I think, is a good idea.
Yeah, that definitely helps.
Mhm.
Okay, right. Well, anything else people would like to add?
I
Stuff
think
they did during the character's downtime.
I think that's
Yeah.
all I have. Yeah.
Okay, then we're gonna go to the very boring part. Of course, one of the good things about having training time and downtime is that there's always the option to requisition items. So my question was: is there anything the player characters would like to requisition while
Welcome
they're
in,
waiting
Duke.
for the next deployment?
Yes.
Okay, do tell us, Clanky.
I try and get myself a pistol grip.
A pistol grip. Let's see. Let's find where that's hidden
that-
in the.
I think that's
Titles,
a
a
weapon
weapon
modification, right?
Yes. A simple pistol grip. Okay. So this is the part where we actually get to where I get to explain how money works in Dark Heresy 2.0. Before the current, before the second edition, characters actually had money and had to buy stuff. Nowadays, characters get a skill called Influence, and they basically have to, do a stat check to see if they manage to get stuff. In this case, a pistol grip is a rare item.
Which gives it a minus 20 to the requisition test.
Yes. So that means, Clanky, if you want to, you could make a influence check with a minus 20. And if you make it, you can requisition your pistol grip.
Shit.
An awareness check, or what check did you say?
Influence check.
Influence check. Where do you? Okay.
That's on your character sheet. Also, that reminds me, Grady.
Yes.
I completely forgot that last session. Influence is one of the few stats you can't level up or with XP. It can only be gained by doing things.
I saw that you'd written in chat just before.
So you need to upgrade your influence from 25 to 30 because everyone got 5 extra influence. Normally it doesn't rise that quickly, but because of what you guys did on your first test mission, a lot of people in the Inquisition were very intrigued. So
okay, done. Thank you. Thank you.
So if anyone doesn't need to do a requisition, we can always they can always use their requisition roll. For example, if like Clanky's pistol grip, he couldn't make it. If someone else doesn't want to requisition something, they can always say, I'm going to requisition it for Clanky as well. Fortunately, you get 3 requisitions to choose from. So is there anything else you want, Clanky, or is the pistol grip basically the only thing you wanted?
Pistol grip.
Okay. Then I am going to say, if you want to, you can re-roll it, or just remove all your other rolls and add them as a bonus. So that's my bad for not saying that earlier. So if just the pistol grip is the only thing. You can do
Yep.
the influence check again, but remove the -20 because you'll get +20 because you
Okay.
don't get the other rolls then.
That's what I'll do again then.
Yes. 6, 7.
Well, darn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well darn.
So, is it possible that somebody gives up their rolls to add a bonus to another character's
If they
roll?
want to,
Because
yes.
if
they
I,
want to, yeah.
yeah, because I can definitely, I don't know of anything that Ogre that Chardy would want right now. So he can happily give a +30 to another roll for Shax if he wants to for Clanky. Exeter a Do Omega 5 a Decarot a 6 a 7 a 5 a Mark 98.
Well, keep that in mind for a few seconds. Let's first see if anyone else needs anything. Bored, is there anything your character needs or wants?
I can't think of anything at this moment. Likely not. Nope,
Okay.
nothing.
Okay. Dief,
No, I can't think of anything.
Graylin.
And would it? I mean, if they can't think of anything, could they use those to help someone get something they
yep.
want? So
Exactly.
So you could, y'all could ask for you have stuff to if you want to. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rather
so
than letting it
if
go.
Grayley or
by not
Clanky
thinking.
want anything, feel free to use my rolls. Absolutely.
Graylin, is there anything you want?
I wanted to go for a staff, but I'd rather let them take their roles again if they want to go. If maybe get something for Clanky.
Well, seeing as that Charlie and Boret both don't need anything, that would be a +60 modifier to the roll, which would mean that Clanky basically got his pistol grip.
Okay, so that's done then. Okay, good.
Yeah.
I guess I'm
so
wondering.
then we still have Dief Kavit's rolls
so
left over. So, what
Mm.
kind of staff do you want, Graylin?
I mean, I honestly wasn't prepared for requisitioning, so I don't know what is possible.
Everything in the book,
Everything in the
just
book.
to make it easy.
Not.
Right.
Not really. No.
So okay.
So, for
let me
example,
just
you
go-
could say,
so what are the two different staff? What are the different staffs
Well-
available for psychers?
well, there's just one, the Force staff, which is extremely rare.
Ah,
But
okay.
yeah, that is something that would be very useful for a psyker.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, ultimately, I would
So-
like a force staff. So then, yes. What do I need to do to roll that or try for that? Influence?
Well,
Yes,
there's more.
one second.
There's some other things that I just read in the requisition part of the chapter 5, where
Where is that? Chapter 5? Okay.
yes, the start of chapter
What
5.
page is that? Okay, thank you. Thank you. I'm going back to it right now. Oh, look at all those beautiful weapons.
But yeah, the thing that I noticed
Okay.
is a sidebar that states that you can use a challenging +0 opposed commerce test, which for every degree of success on the test, the acolyte receives a +10 bonus to the requisition test to obtain an item. So I don't know if that's applicable
I don't
here.
think anyone has commerce,
That
unfortunately.
is, yeah, that
Yeah.
could be that would
Well,
be a
that's
problem.
good to
Emperor
know.
provides.
Yeah, it's
The
called the
Emperor
Emperor
provides.
provides.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you be able to charm the person that has the staff?
No, it's basically something you have to see it as going to the weapons, like in Dark Tide,
In
where
this
you
case, we're
get
going to the requisitions.
yeah, to the
armory
to
exchange.
servitor.
That's the one.
Yeah, the armory exchange. And if I'm not mistaken, nobody has commerce at the moment.
The Emperor provides, is that also a thing? Is that something that our feral worlder has, the Emperor provides?
Sorry, one more
Isn't
time?
that a state?
Wait,
Isn't that a
No,
state or something like a background bonus for
no,
the...
it's just the way they the Emperor provides is just the title of the little text box. It's not a skill
Oh,
or
I
anything.
see.
yes, the sidebar.
It's just a flavor thingy.
there we go.
Okay, so to get the force staff, what I just roll influence, is that it?
Again, then we get to the whole, would you like to have anything else? If not, we can get the plus 30 from Defcavit and plus 20 from your other rolls you're not going to use.
I mean, I guess the only other thing that, I didn't have time to look through here. So at the moment, the only other sort of thing that I was thinking about is there's something that I could use that would maybe mask the effects of the warp. Like if I needed to put something, like a hood, like a psyker hood or something that maybe protects me a little bit from things like the Nurgle's visits.
A psychic hood is a very difficult item to gain.
Okay.
And right now, you aren't interesting enough for the Inquisition to supply you with one of those, because if it goes wrong, they can always shoot you in the head and replace you for
Fair
another
enough.
psyker.
Well, then that's the only other
Yeah.
thing I can think of that
Yeah.
I might want. So then I guess
But
just
it
the
is
staff,
something,
sir. Just the staff, sir. Then,
Yes.
Mr. GM, just the staff, I guess.
Well, but we'll
Okay.
keep it in mind that that is something that Graylin would like to have, because yeah. Well, okay. So normally it would be a extremely rare, so that would be a minus 40 check. But because you're not going to use the other two requisitions and these requisitions, so you get a plus 50. So you get to roll on your influence with plus 10. So on the main character sheet,
Modifier. Yeah,
characteristics,
just
and then yeah,
but I don't have to add the plus. I just put a 10.
yeah.
I did it, but it just there it goes. So it's a little bit
You,
delayed.
yeah,
Nice.
you rolled a 10 and you needed a 40.
Nice.
So that yeah, you they managed to give you a force
A
staff.
staff. A force
Not
staff.
just a staff, a force staff, which is super useful.
So that's
Because they
also
don't start going
considered a
shooting lightning
melee
everywhere,
weapon,
we
though,
have-
right?
It is a melee weapon.
Yeah, it's mostly a melee
I will
weapon.
go look at that. Yeah.
Page 160 shows a nice picture of what a force staff could look like.
I don't know why, but I'm imagining like one of the staff weapons from Aerith, Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, it's also the staffs from again Darktide are an excellent example of what they could look
Yeah.
like. Okay.
What
so,
I might have in my head is Space Marine 1.
So, just a quick heads up. Force weapons have the force ability. I'll just read what the rulebook says. A force weapon relies on the user's mind to unlock its true potential, suddenly turning a sword or staff into a device burning with eldritch energies, able to reave tanks. Force weapons count as best craftsmanship mono variants of the equivalent low-tech weapon. In the hands of a Psyker, the weapon also deals bonus damage and gains bonus penetration equal to the Psyker's base rating. So if you have a Psy rating of 2, yeah, it would be plus 2 damage and plus 2 penetration. Yeah, the higher it gets, the more you do. The damage
Right.
type also changes to energy, because normally a staff is impact. In
Impact,
addition,
that's what the I
whenever
is.
a
Okay,
Psyker
yeah.
damages an opponent, they may take a focus power action, a post willpower test, as a half action. If they win the test, then for every degree of success, and this is where it gets sexy, the force weapons wielder deals an additional 1d10 energy damage, ignoring armor and toughness bonus. Psykers always use their base Psy rating when determining psychic strength for this test, cannot generate psychic phenomenon on this test, and force weapons cannot be destroyed by powers with the power field quality. So,
Okay.
yeah, force staffs are basically mind over matter in matter.
Right. So I think I've written it down accurately in my sheet now. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait, one thing. You don't need the eye, so I'm going to. There we go. Otherwise,
Okay.
the thing won't properly
Won't roll
understand it.
correctly. Yep. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for
and
checking.
I'm gonna add the +2 for the Psy rating. Just need to remind. You know what?
If you okay.
Just added the special. So force, the damage and penetration is your Psy rating.
Okay.
Just so that if you raise your Psy rating, yeah,
that goes up too.
Yeah, that's a small reminder for you.
No, that's fine. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, and now you're a proper Psyker. Not that you weren't one before, but now you're even
I was
more
about
proper.
to say.
I know, right?
I mean, the
You're
thing
a
that I'm
double
curious
proper
about
Psyker.
is Graylin. What is Graylin's weapon skill?
My weapon skill, 34.
Okay.
A respectable 34. That's respectable for a Psyker.
Thank you.
That's,
Thank you.
yeah.
Could have been a lot worse, true
Oh.
enough.
Yeah.
My ballistic skill isn't so good, but maybe that doesn't matter.
Who needs
I don't know. I feel
ballistic
like
skill?
I have a pretty decent set of. I feel like I have a pretty. Let me put it over here so people can see. I guess. I feel like I have a pretty decent set of stats, to be honest.
True.
Well, I don't know. Strength is a little bit. I suppose strength could be better. Applause, yes, I suppose. Oh, I need to go back here to do that to make it show up, don't I? It doesn't show. There it goes. Now it'll show.
Okay, just wondering, will you be decorating this with a spoon?
I know, right? That's the thing. Is now I need to kind of get Charlie to mash the spoon onto this one.
I could
Or
do
I
that.
know. I have to. I'm gonna have to think about that.
Okay.
But oh, grin and I jam a spoon. Jamby spoon.
Okay. Well,
It is
after,
also two-handed. That's if
Yeah.
if I use the staff as is it two-handed if I'm using it or if I use it like to hit somebody?
If you
Like,
use
what
to
does
hit
that
somebody,
mean?
to hit.
To
if
hit.
you use it as
Okay,
the weapon that
what
it is, yeah, it's a quarterstaff basically.
Yeah. So I
You're
do have to write
Donatello.
down that it's two-handed, right?
Yeah, it's just to
Technically?
remind you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that this
All right.
rule set has anything for like lesser damage when you're wielding something one-handed. It does have your weapon skill, so the chance to hit goes down in case of
It's accuracy penalties, I think.
a gun. Exactly. Yeah.
Because the
You're-
pistol grip, I think, gives you an accuracy penalty.
I think that's first edition where if you wield a weapon two-handed, you add 1.5 times your strength bonus.
Is
Okay.
it a good time? I could ask what everyone else has in their backpack or is carrying. I am not sure that we all know. I know what you were given by the Red Gobble.
I has nosh and a flask of Amasek. And the rest you pretty much see on his on his person. I mean, Charlie wears his heavy plate armor. He carries a Ripper gun, the tower shield, and the truncheon that goes with it. And at the moment, he has half a dozen grenades, 2 of which are crack.
Mm.
Nice.
You still have some of your grenades left.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I didn't
Bo
use many
Red's
of them.
got his Amasec flask, 2 frag grenades, and his edible loincloths in his prison pocket.
Not the prison pocket.
The prison pocket of destruction.
Oh dear.
It's destroying something.
Yes.
Am I the
Faith in
only one?
humanity.
Oh, I've just seen a message, Jardy. I have an ad break coming up. Do you have an ad break coming up soon?
7 minutes from now, but we can we can definitely
I
run
can
that.
snooze. I can
Okay.
snooze to
Yeah.
make. Yeah. Yeah.
You're almost at the hour, though, both of you, so why don't you just run it, because it'll
Yeah.
take us over the hour. May as well just run them both now if you can. Get
Yeah,
it done.
we could do.
Yeah, exactly.
That is
So,
fine before we
right
go.
then.
Um,
yes.
I guess before we run it, could I just? So I guess I have a gas mask and respirator and an Auspex.
Mm.
I'm wondering if anyone else has anything like that.
Nope.
I mean,
I have a hip flask of Amsec, the 4 stims that we got from Grotmus, 2 frag grenades, 1 crack, and a mining tool that I picked up from our last encounter.
Nice. Okay.
I've got
Good to know,
2
good to
vials
know.
of sacred unguent. That is not WD-40.
No, indeed, it's
Sacred
WD-40K.
Ungent.
No, it's
Sacred Ungent.
WD-30K.
Oh, okay.
A vial of Amnesec and 2 charge packs.
Okay. So I take it we're going to go into the outbreak now.
Yeah, let me know when you're hitting the button, and I'll do the same. Really?
Let's go then. We'll take a PRB break. Thanks y'all for hanging around.
Yeah.
We'll see you shortly. 3, 2, 1, go.
I also think that blurb is being blurpy.
Oh.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah,
about
I had a nice blurb ready to start the ad break, but computer says no.
Aye.
Could be worse.
Could have blown up.
Exactly.
And I'd have to question what you're doing wrong with your thingy. As a loyal as I am.
I have no idea either. Let me just check. Yep. Okay, so while we wait for the ad break, I think that is basically everything we needed to do before the proper nasty stuff is gonna start.
Yeah, we've
Not the
got most of
nasty
explanation
stuff.
and
British
narrative
people
out.
be having sex like,
Sorry?
yes, splendid. Ah, indeed,
Yeah, think we're
scrumptious.
good.
Carry on. Good heavens, I'm arriving.
Borat, you're also good?
Yeah, I'm good, yeah. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. That's okay. Just double checking. Really, you're good as well?
Yeah.
Okay, then we can just let me know when the
1 minute 30 left.
for some reason it's not showing that you're having an oh wait, no, I think Twitch is finally doing the whole you're being subbed to someone correctly.
Okay, but you should still be able to see it being a mod. So
Yeah, it doesn't, but
Yeah.
you know what? It be what it be.
True enough.
It is what it is.
Exactamundo.
I can't really be the only one wondering, but what type of ship is that?
Uh,
Yeah, I know the class, but
I fucking know it as well.
It's a
Shit.
rogue trader ship, right?
No,
That's more
yes,
functionality, I think, than the type of ship. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
I think this is a medium cruiser.
yes. I want to say yes. And again, this is
I
me.
know there's a. I know there's a
There we go.
name for it. It's not a battle barge because those are.
Massive.
And got more
Yeah.
guns.
Mhm.
And look completely different.
Mm.
One would expect so. Yeah.
And you'd expect. It's not an Avenger class.
God, did they have 4 Hulk Captain America on there?
Fucking hell.
Okay, I'll
yeah.
never make a joke in.
No. It's not a black ship. Trust me, you do not want to be on one of those.
No.
Be very curious to
I
be an
could-
ogre on one of those.
No, it's not a Claymore class corvette. Though that would be.
But yeah, welcome back from the ass,
no.
everybody.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I just got asked a annoying question I can't directly answer, which is annoying.
I would say that is something to
But-
look at later because it doesn't
Yeah.
really impact what's happening right now.
That's relatively
too much,
unimportant. It's pure curiosity in why I asked, but yeah.
Yeah,
Don't worry,
it
it'll come
could be
to
a modified Corvette class. Anyway, enough about the ship. It is big. It is juicy.
Is it slightly smelly?
No, not slightly.
Very.
no, it's very.
Just a
Yeah, because Charlie's on it.
and
That's
Bored is
Twitch
on that.
coming to you.
No, both of you probably had a shower.
Fucking loincloth.
Anyway,
What are we
after
on about?
spending a few weeks training on the ship, eventually you get informed that you're moving to Branks Magna to be deployed to await further instructions. Which, oh, there we go. That means we are now going to, yeah. Why did my screen click away? So, the ship just.
Oh,
What was wrong?
nothing's wrong. I'm
Oh.
just I'm wondering, do we have sounds? Because I'm not clicked into sounds in Discord. If we start up Roll20, are we looking for sounds somewhere in this one?
Oh
or do
no,
we have-
right now we're using Roll20 on the website, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I remember the Discord version had some issues for you.
Yeah. Well, I was getting the sound from the Discord, and then I just want to be sure I know where it's coming from. That's all. I wasn't sure.
Now, the only sound is through the Roll20 website right now.
It's just some ambience at the moment, Grayley. Just
Yeah,
the
it's
normal ambience.
nothing important.
All right.
Also, Grayley, you'll be right back.
I got it. I just
Right,
got it. I
somebody
just saw
character.
that. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Okay, so like I said, after a few weeks of training and requisition forms, and just sitting there twiddling your thumb, seeing Charlie enjoy way too much nosh. It's good for even one Ogrin. The nosh is real good. It's none of the corpse starch ration stuff. So that's already
Yeah.
a treat for Charlie, I think.
Any nosh is good nosh, you know.
Yeah, but it's premium nosh.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Yeah, doesn't
So,
matter.
like I said,
Call it Nosh. Ogren's still going to eat a boot.
Oh yeah, true. So the ship you're on is going to fly towards Branks Magna, which is an industrial world in the Mobian sector. It is one of the bigger thriving industrial worlds in the sector. It's extremely densely populated, which is saying a lot for an imperial planet. Teetering billions upon billions humans working on its continent, spanning manufactoria and hive cities. Which are basically functioning day and night. Branks Magna was originally considered only a vassal world of the Mobian domain until the 38th millennium, when the sector governor granted it full membership status. That's where you guys fly to. Afterwards, you get to land on a planet on the hive world. I'm so sorry. My brain is a bit of a mess today.
Too much chaos.
You were sorry?
Yeah, too much chaos. I have a question for when you're done with your description. Curiosity
go ahead.
thing. So you mentioned that Branks Magna. I recognize Branks from when you master a weapon in Darktide, you unlock a skin for that weapon, which comes from Branks Minor. And now I'm wondering, because you called this an industrial world, how is this different from a forge world? If there is a difference.
There is a difference. A forge world is basically a Mechanicum-owned planet.
Okay.
On a forge world, it would be owned and controlled by the Mechanicum.
Yeah.
An industrial world would be sort of the same as a forge world. However, this would be much more grimy, gritty, stinky. Think of the early industrial era on Earth. Yeah. All those big chain, and then multiply it to a hive world in 40k. That's basically it.
Gotcha.
So Victorian England, but massively boosted in scale.
Yep.
Yeah, planet-wide scaled, several levels, like skyscraper levels.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm going to have to do a fear check as we land in this area, because it's all very man-made, isn't it?
It is basically your Bonred is going to have the worst day of his life, because it is literally just take our planet and turn it into one big factory and slums and stuff like that.
Okay.
That's why the picture on the Roll20 is a proper showing off.
I'm just going to roll my fear now.
This picture at least shows us like the mid-hive, possibly. It doesn't show us like the lower hive.
Oh, a train.
So this is
it's
quite
hard to find proper.
Of course, this is, if anything, pretty high up, pretty clean for what the average inhabitant's experience would be.
Yeah, but that's why we also have these images.
Right, I'm going to roll my fear check.
Yes, go ahead.
I didn't remember last time, or any of the last session, but I actually have resistance to fear, so I get plus 10 on this roll.
Yes.
I rolled a 29, target was 45. That's a success, right?
Yes,
so
it is.
Actually managing it okay.
Yeah. So
you're still wary of the surroundings, but actually at ease, and that's probably because the crew's with him.
I think that works as well. Yeah. Charlie, I hope these pictures add a little bit more to it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm getting a little bit of a Midgar vibe, even though Midgar is a more like a Midgar from Final Fantasy VII for those unfamiliar with it, possibly. But
that would be a good example as well.
Yeah, although I think Midgar goes in a bit of a different style, but it's very similar to it, yeah. And it's definitely, this looks very good.
I found these images because it is known that there are still trains in 40k as well, and same as with the tanks you see on the highway.
Mm.
It still doesn't do the
very cool.
It doesn't do the scale.
Charity.
Work Because these kind of boats should be big enough for a Warhound Titan to just casually stroll by.
Oh,
That picture on the right is pretty cool. But if you look right in the background, that is London Bridge.
I was about to say that's very London inspired. I think.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, I think it's meant. It looks like the Houses of Parliament and then London Bridge. It's awesome though. It's awesome.
Yeah, I think. Don't forget, Games Workshop is a British company, so yeah, we have to have the nod to the British country. But yeah, you guys get fitted with a fake identity, false names, and eventually get some lodging in an anonymous hive block in a part of the hive called Hive Sibyllus. Which,
Hive Sibyllus?
Sibyllus.
Pardon me.
So she's
Syphilis.
Not syphilis.
Like, what?
Sybyllus.
Syphilis. Okay, thank you.
I keep
Look
hearing
Victorian
syphilis.
England, but it's not. Damn. Can we
Syphilis.
pick the names at all?
Hive Sibyllus. I know. Can we pick our...
Yes.
If you guys want to, you
False
can pick. The Inquisition decided to make it easy for Chardy. Your fake name is now Slab.
Who's Slab?
Poor guy.
You Slab.
No,
If
ask
people ask what
Charlie.
your name is, yes. If people ask you what your name is, you're gonna say Slab.
So we are taking some pretend names, Jardy. We will call you Slab.
Can I just say, could we give Chardy just those a large comical like mustache and fake glasses?
I don't see why not. But he already has a beard, so
Oh,
Never have enough beard, I guess.
nah. His beard is covered in another beard. Alright,
Critical mass
the
beard.
most annoying part is going to be for Bo Red. You are getting outfitted with some regular common clothing to wear on this planet.
Nice. That's going to be itchy.
Well, isn't Bo already wearing like the what
Flak
is it?
vest, yeah.
Yeah, military flak vest and such. So.
You basically get informed that your gear you can take with you. However, it has to be hidden in your apartment until needed. And basically you get ordered to mix in with the locals until further needed.
Does that mean we go to drinking?
Yeah. Basically, it comes down to that Charlie Slab gets assigned a temporary job as a cargo hauler. Graylin, what do you think your character's fake name would be?
Oh,
Isabeau.
I do not know. This is Isabeau. Maybe there we go. Isabeau. There we go. There it is. Isabeau.
Your name is Isabeau, and you get assigned a very low administrative job. That means your character will have to gets a very easy job of just spending 12 hours a day filling in forms.
That is easy. Only 12 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a
freaking cushy.
It's a low paying job.
Paperwork? I have to
Yes.
do paperwork?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
mon Dieu.
Okay.
Mon Dieu.
Clanky.
I know, I'm not French, but I say mon Dieu.
Clanky.
Yes.
Do you have a name for your character? A false name, or
No.
are you
No.
like? Okay, so right now your fake name, if you don't have one, will be CL12. And you will be a very low tech adept at the same department as where Graylin is working. So the two of you get to travel there and back every day. and you do the most menial, boring stuff there. Basically, constantly swiveling the
will
sacred
commute
ointment,
together.
chanting the sacred incantations for button pressing, and that's basically, the work you get to do there. Bill
Sacred
Red.
ointments for button pressing.
Yes. Oh, no, you'd
Yep.
be surprised what they have rituals for.
Yeah.
Bill Red.
Okay.
Do you have a fake name, or would you like me to give you one?
You can give me one, please, dude.
Okay. Wait. Crap. Where was it? Nope. I thought I had it written down. I had not. Where is it? Let me just look for my. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Jasper.
Jasper. Okay.
Jasper. You work together with Slab in the cargo hauling district.
You're probably my handler.
Basically, he is your handler. Okay. Dief, do you have a fake name? Or would you like me to give you one?
Yeah, I've got a name. Julius Little.
Okay. Okay, Julius Little. Guess what they assigned you to do?
Pimp? I don't know.
Boring as guard duty in the cargo hauling district where Slab and Jasper work.
Okay, yeah. Good with that.
Yeah. So after you guys land, you get to your apartment. It is the lowest of the lowest. Basically, think of it as about 40 square meters where the 5 of you get to live. Rooms are cramped, moldy. The walls are bare rockcrete. Everything is the most bare necessity. There's no heating. There's no running water except for 2 hours a week, which is also your allotted cleaning time. Getting food and drinks is something you have to do on the markets. And except for that, it's basically back to civilian life. And after it's boring, it's hellish, it's brutal, it's mind-numbingly depressing. And after a few weeks of
Ain't got no
really,
mind to numb.
Charlie's having the time of his life, probably.
Yeah, it's the same. It's before he was fighting, he was hauling stuff in the big hole that he was in and met Grillin. So
Mm.
Okay, right. But however, you all get to make an awareness check. An awareness check with plus 20.
Okay, I think I've already got a plus 20, so would that...
Yeah,
Adds
that
to
just
it.
adds up to it. Yeah.
Hey, would this be like a? Because I know I have to specify this. Is this a site-based one, or is this a listening-based one?
No, this is a general one.
Okay, just thought I'd ask.
So,
I'm gonna.
target modifier, correct?
Yeah.
20.
Quantum, I have just noticed. I really dislike your Nurgle's really butty belly button. What?
The fuck?
Oh,
He is really outy belly button. Your Nurgle
Your
outy
image
belly button.
on.
Oh no, that's not an outie. That's a maggot crawling out of his belly button.
Yep. I mean, it doesn't make it much better, but Yep, not any better.
Okay,
We have all
let's see.
failed as usual.
Dief Cave succeeds by 8 degrees.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Clanky rolled on 98. He critically failed.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Apologies, my internet cut out. What are we meant to be
dear.
rolling?
A awareness
Oh,
check
no.
with plus 20.
Awareness with plus 20. Failed by 2 degrees. Nice.
Yeah, I failed both times. I I have a talent called Keen Intuition, which allows me to re-roll awareness tests ones with a -10 modifier. So, but both of them failed. So the only one who notices anything is the one on guard duty.
Makes sense, considering I've not done anything but stand there with a gun.
Yeah. Oh no, not even a gun. You literally get a stick, a metal pole, not even a shock baton. It looks like a shock baton, but it's not. It's basically a mace.
Oh, Dad's army type
so
shit.
truncheon.
A truncheon, yeah.
God damn. Okay, so the awareness check,
okay.
what have I noticed in particular?
You can make a scrutiny check now with +10.
Is he the only one that can do scrutiny?
Yes, because he's the only one that succeeded,
Passed.
unfortunately.
I have 2 ticks in that, so I would get another +10, correct?
Yep.
So that would be a 20.
Now, wouldn't it be automatically applied though because of it being ticked on the
Yeah.
skill?
It does. It automatically applies the level you have. So if you just add the 10, it'll be good.
Oh, right. Wasn't too sure.
Okay. The reason I'm making you roll the scrutiny check is you have noticed, and that's just something interesting. Everyone in the guard, everyone here is way more corrupt than you'd expect them to be.
Corruption is so much the norm. It stands out.
It is way more corrupt than you'd expect.
Glad to see nothing's changed in 40,000 years.
Yeah, it's worse than now.
Humanity is humanity.
Bort would like to say that he's having network issues, probably due to the weather.
Oh, bloody heck.
I'm still. It's just breaking up a little bit. It's fine. I can still hear what's going on. When we have our break in about an hour, I'll see if I can make the network more stable.
There's of course that storm brewing. The entire of Europe should be dealing with tonight. All right. Okay. Fine. Okay, we have the checks done. So, after a few weeks of the mind-numbingly boring work you are all doing, during one of your mandatory break days, where you can worship the Emperor, praise the Emperor, and of course, go to the ecclesiarchal church half the day, because mandatory free time is Emperor worshipping time. A blank-eyed courier delivers a note featuring the cipher of the Holy Ordos of the Inquisition. The message in there is simple and perfunctory, containing a time, a date, and a location. And the instructions are to come prepared and expect company, signed off with a single epithet: "The Emperor protects."
Emperor protects.
So, what are anything you guys want to prepare beforehand, or would you like to jump to the rest?
I will take the note from the courier.
All right.
Do we need to do anything else, or can we?
I'm just giving you guys the options. If you want to do something, now is the time. Otherwise, we're gonna dive into the madness.
Madness.
How far away are we from the 30-minute break? Are we gonna just to be aware of that time? I mean,
I think we're about 45 minutes away, aren't we? I think we're going to do it in about 8 o'clock, so about 50 minutes.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Should be a perfect. If I planned it correctly, that should all fit in perfectly.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's reading time.
I open the note.
Yeah, as I said, it is basically, it's a a time, a date, and a location to come prepared and expect company.
Okay.
At the appointed hour, you have made your way through the bustling, faceless masses of the Administratum Quarter to an unmarked service elevator platform set in the rear of a vast and imposing building covered in bas-reliefs of skulls, half-draped urns, and other symbols of death, crowned by an immense statue of a weeping saint. It appears that you are expected. The wizened face of the platform's inbuilt servitor studies you and pronounces "Pass" as you climb on board. As the note implied, you are not the only person called, and you make for an uncomfortable and diverse-looking group, standing in tense silence as the crowds throng by. The servitor control chimes activates as the last one of you boards the platform, and the elevator descends as the hatchway closes above you, all with a thunderous boom. The platform continues downward for several minutes through maintenance levels deep into the bowels of what appears to be the governmental district. After about 5 minutes, the corridor ends in an armored metal door which unseals and unlocks with a hiss of pressurized air and opens with a loud grinding of heavy gears. The room inside has a jumble of dusty metal crates branded with unintelligible symbols. Stacked. Does anyone here have any language or language-based knowledge skills?
I've got linguistics and underworld. Would that flag up at all?
You could make a hard check on those, so that would be at -30.
Avedepta sastra telepathica.
No,
It is not a
unfortunately not.
language.
No.
Okay, how would they do this actually?
If I'm not mistaken, the modifier should be -30 if you, because you should be able to roll a test on it.
Also have the warp. Forbidden lore.
Let's see. Yeah, you could just, if I'm not mistaken, if you click on the skull next to Underworld,
Yeah.
it'll give you a target modifier, so that you could put -30 in there.
Right, yeah, I've got that.
Yeah.
Submit it and see what happens. Yeah.
Yeah. Failed by
Failed.
3 degrees.
Yeah, of course.
Which was it was to be expected. So the symbols do not mean anything for you. So those are stacked against one wall, while a hospital gurney, complete with restraint straps, has been left topple over on one side against the other wall. The room's most striking feature is a wide mirror, which fills the upper half of the opposite wall from the entrance. The mirror slowly clears to transparency to reveal a glittering steel chamber beyond. Inside the chamber, looking out, is a tall, thin-faced figure wearing white medicae robes with, rather incongruously, a red leather coat draped over his shoulder. Behind him, covered by a motley grey sheet, is what looks like a body on some sort of frame, raised upright for inspection. While above them in the air, a pair of white enameled skulls encrusted with a variety of brass instruments and long hypno needles hover expectantly. And this is where I leave you to react.
What?
Do I have anything that would work other than just scrutiny and awareness?
Medicae.
Medicae could work. Just a routine perception test is also allowed to just see if you spot anything special.
Would that fall under awareness?
No. This is just looking around. Awareness is usually to when you're prepared. This is just randomly spotting stuff.
Okay.
But
I'm going to roll a perception check because
Yeah.
obviously Burrod's looking around, so let's roll it.
Nope.
Nope.
Graydon,
We're not very
Frankie?
perceptive today, are we?
I Am I able to use
Perception
Medicaid?
plus 20. Sorry?
You said I was able to use Medicaid, correct?
Yes, as well. But first, I'd suggest just roll the perception test as well.
Oh, it was a plus 20 perception test.
Yeah, plus
was it?
20.
I didn't do plus 20, so I'm going to roll again.
Let's see.
if
You
that's
rolled
okay.
yeah, go ahead. Do it again.
Still missed anyway.
Well, way closer.
Right, I've never had the option.
Okay.
Plus 20 on that.
Okay. So Clanky and Graylin do notice that the man's leather coat conceals armored panels in its construction, and that the bulge and a bulge under his arm, which is clearly the sign that he is carrying a gun.
It looks like he is carrying a weapon of some sort.
And confirm.
Exactly.
Definitely are.
Does anyone have common law Imperium?
Nope.
Nope. Underworld RBEs I've got.
I've got Imperial Guard.
I've got
Imperium, Imperial Guard. When that
Two different
overlap a
things,
little bit.
unfortunately.
Dang.
So nobody?
Nobody.
Okay. Then Clanky can do his Medicaid test if he wants to.
Yes, and no modifiers, I'm guessing.
And no, just the regular one. Seven degrees. Yep. Okay.
Not those damn sevens.
Yeah, 7 degrees is a pretty good roll.
You rolled a crit
Especially
as
because
well.
it's a 7. Yeah. Ooh, and the target was 70. Wow. Here we are with the 7s again. Yeah, this is clearly a what's the word? Operating theater, and you can't see anything special. Oh, I heard it. Dun dun.
Sorry, my network dropped fully then. I'm back
Okay,
there.
fair
Oh,
enough.
good. No, it's fine.
So yeah, this is an operating theater. Unfortunately, due to the body being hidden, you don't know exactly what is underneath that. But those two servo skulls are the best quality servo skulls you have ever seen. This is probably someone that has some really good is good friends with the Mechanicum. Otherwise you would not have these. These are basically only reserved for the highest Maguses in the Medicaid subsector. Also, looking at the way the man is dressed and how he's standing, he has done some work already.
Work.
Investigative work on the body.
Okay.
After you guys looked around your surroundings, the man noticing you, he beckons you forward towards the glass with his gloved hand and a static rattle. As the acolytes walk towards the glass, he through a small grill in the ceiling, you hear him talk. Greetings, acolytes. I am Medicaid Interrogator Sand. You are the new blood, are you not? Wealthy additions to our holy war? I've heard some things about you. But we'll see if you're good enough for the Inquisition. Far be it from me to doubt my betters' judgment, eh? No matter. We have something more interesting at hand. I represent the holy orders of the Imperial Inquisition that we all serve. Right now I will be your contact. Our masters have called you here to assist me in the investigation of a matter of interest that has recently and unexpectedly come to light. Oh, yes, and for your information, you are now in the depths of the Templum Mori, the House of the Dead, where the Lords Prefecta Mortem hold court. The fallen and the lost of the great city are named and counted. It will not surprise you then to know we are here to view a corpse. I doubt it will be your first, but it is, shall we say, quite singular. Now, if you all will kindly attend and pay heed, I will take questions afterward. He removes the cover of the body. The body has been positively identified as that of one Saul Arbest, male, 23 years of age, hive worker, unskilled laborer certified, formerly of the Tantalus indenture, registered habitation chamber 6/23, stack 7-17 hash, Koscara division, sovereign zone, hive Sibyllus. Subject was found dead on the mid-hive transit rail 3 days ago as the car returned to the main depot. Preliminary examination at the scene suggests death by drug overdose, which is typical. Post-mortem performed by the biologists forensic, however, revealed certain anomalies that necessitated our involvement. The case of death was in fact total systemic failure, brought on by tissue rejection of an implanted synthetic graft organ. Said organ destroyed his central nervous system while attempting to overcome the immune response. In short, this, one of the servo skulls suddenly displays a sample jar containing a 10 centimeter long whitish cord of waving glassy tendrils, still in motion, still alive. In short, this crushed the life out of him from the inside. What is it? Unknown, but my opinion would be, in a word, control. Neural and synaptic override. Perhaps even worse. There were other grafts in surgery of a less... You would like to have a nosh, sir? Please do be quiet. More intelligent beings are talking here. There were other grafts in surgery of a less singular kind also. One lung was replaced by a concealed storage cavity, possibly for his use as a courier. Also, one optic nerve removed, skin flayed from his stomach. I have yet to discover why. His systems are washed with alchemical traces, clotting agents, pan-immune, and the like. The surgery was expertly done, but by the lesions and tissue stresses, I doubt any care was given to whether or not it was painless. In fact, by the damage to his vocal cords, my guess was that he probably screamed as long as he was able to. But this, pointing at the specimen jar, this little monster is what concerns us. You don't need to know the gene lore or the omniscient edict, and he suddenly stares at Clanky. I think you know what I mean. Just that this is not only illegal, it is forbidden, it is heresy, it is tech heresy. Merely tampering with this kind of dark tech is enough to warrant a death sentence from the Holy Orders, the Arbites, and the Mechanicus. And I am sure that you, as well as I, am wondering how such a rare and vile thing ended up wrapped around the spine of some anonymous heprol from the dusty end of the stacks. Well, the Inquisition would like you to find out. This man has no prior criminal records. He was rendered invalid by indenture, laid off if you will, some 60 days ago, and was reported missing 32 days ago by his sister, one Lily Arbest, resident of the same Hapstack. More than enough time to get himself into all sorts of trouble. I'm sure you'll agree, the grafts are no more than 10 days old at most, with nothing else on him, which is concerning. This is a shadow investigation, no open official involvement, no notification of the local authorities, and no one knows he's here either. This is completely dark. Koskarla's downhive, so a covert approach will draw far less attention than a boot through the door and be far less likely to kill any leads to a heretic. You all will need to be hush-hush. Now, find out why and where if you can. Better yet, find out how. Best of all, find out who is responsible. Go with the grace of the God Emperor and the Omnissiah. Oh, one more thing. Additional samples would be a blessing if you can procure them, and it would also be nice if the perpetrator would still be alive, But seeing as how this is a filthy heretic, I don't care that much. Now, do you have any questions?
Burred looks at Death Cavid because I feel like this is his area of expertise, a little bit of investigation. So he just stares, really, waiting for Death to probably pipe up.
Now, there's basically 3 characters that are going to have a ball here. Will be Death Cavid, Clanky, and Graylen.
Mm-hmm.
But never underestimate the muscles or the random good ideas a feral worlder and a Ogren can have.
I'm completely stumped on what to do. Would I be able to use scrutiny on the jar containing the weird tendril thing?
Let's see. I think. No, in this case, logic would probably help a bit. Oh no, yeah, no, yeah. Scrutiny could be used, yeah.
Okay. I'll run a scrutiny check on it then.
Okay. Clanky, you as well. You could do a Medicaid check or a any mechanical lore tests you have.
I think Medicaid would be the better option because that's my highest.
Any modifiers or?
For scrutiny, just your scrutiny check.
Just roll Medicaid then.
Oh, dang. 3 degrees of success. Okay, well, as the man behind it said, yeah, it's Tech Heresy. It still looks alive. You've never seen something like this before, so it is rather difficult for you to actually understand what's happening here. However, yeah, it's just you're at a loss actually still. Perhaps if you guys could analyze it or get some information from Clanky that could help with your what you're seeing. But as far as you understood from what this thing is, it's clearly, yeah, not Imperium approved.
Not Imperium approved, but is it Imperium made? Is there such a thing? Perhaps one of you knows more.
Clanky could do his Medicaid check.
Yeah.
Or if he wants to, let's see. Yeah, you have common lore AdMech. You could also do a hard -30 common lore AdMech check if you want to.
I think maybe Medicaid would be the more shout here.
Is there such a thing as like the people who make these things would put their stamp on it? And so there would be maybe something,
Wouldn't surprise me one bit if, yeah. I mean, if you make something dangerous and unethical, and that could kill people, there's probably a chance you would go and be so arrogant as to actually put your stamp on there.
Now, this is just me asking about this. Because it's an implant, wouldn't tech use fall under this branch?
Tech use could also work.
So I'm just thinking of what way to take it.
You could use it to investigate it.
I'll use tech use to investigate it. With it also being that, wouldn't the Mechadendrite come into play because of the plus? That's +10 on perception checks.
Then you'd have to interface with the device, and I don't think you want to connect
No.
to it.
No, it's the optical mechanendrite because it's
Okay, that way. Yeah, you could
Yeah.
use that as a bonus because you're purely doing it investigative.
I need to find what the bonus was again. Oh yeah, because it's in core rule books now.
Is it not a plus 10 if it's a perception based one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is plus 10. So I think it's tech use plus 10 because of that.
Yeah. Yep. You definitely make it with 4 degrees of success. Okay, so investigating the thing. This is clearly, yeah, as we said before, a tech heresy. However, on closer observation, you are quite certain there's a hint of Xenos tech in there.
How peculiar.
Yeah. So, does
This
anyone here have any knowledge based on Xenos?
How peculiar. What have you noticed?
something not human.
Oh. I only have Forbidden the Warp. I don't have Zenith in particular. I don't know if Adeptus Astra Telepathica would come with something. Probably not.
No. Unfortunately not. Okay. Okay. Clanky, could you make a hard Medicaid check?
So Nedicate, what was hard thingy for it again? Hold on. What was hard Medicaid check again? Because I've got I'm drawing a blank on that.
A hard one is a -20.
Thank you.
Ooh, nice. Clanky
Ooh.
coming in clutch.
Damn. Okay.
It was worth upgrading the skill.
Looking at how this thing is
Wow.
twitching, how it interfaced, you remember from back in the days there were human colonies found that used Eldari technology to enhance their body. And you have heard that certain legions also sometimes secretly did stuff like this. So this just adds that this is clearly Xenos tech with the whole biomechanical additions. Yeah, this is clearly someone got Xenos involved here, but for the precise details on that, it is too hard for you to. You lack the knowledge, but looking based on your tech use and your Medicaid skill, you can clearly state that this is Xenos-based tech, copied by a Mechanicum adept into something of an amalgamation that clearly should not see the light of day.
This, I don't want to even say implant, as that is a disgrace. It's an abomination of both Xenos and Mechanicum tech. And you can see on Clanky's face, it's just looking at it with a scornful gaze.
I wonder,
And looks
do
at
we
you,
know?
looks at the thing, and there's a smirk on his face. He clearly seems impressed. Curious. I did not think to look there. That is a good note. That could be interesting as well for your investigation. We might have Xenos taint here as well. Any other questions you guys want to ask?
How do we track it? It'd be a little weird for there only to be one. Is there a way of finding more?
That is up to you. You will have to do the investigation. Consider this your final test as well to see if you are very worthy for the Inquisition. Now, any further questions? You there, Ogren. Do you have any questions? Is there anything you would like to know? Or do you want me to talk slowly?
Where are we? Jeez, I don't even know where that voice came from, sorry. Where's we at?
I imagine it would be useful for our investigations were we to have some food. Our Ogren usually works best once he's eaten. Would you like some food, Charlie?
We can get to that part later.
Later.
Right now,
Nosh?
we are talking about the body.
Body's nosh?
Anything?
No, Charlie, the body is not nosh.
Okay. Don't like bodies anyway. Stringy.
There's no any other questions. He snaps his finger and suddenly a wall to your side suddenly opens up and there's a small room with several boxes. Walk in that room. I will see you there in a moment.
How big's the room?
Big enough for you all to comfortably walk into.
Okay, so not necessarily a claustrophobic fear check room for Bo Red. Okay.
No.
So Bo Red trundles in, really not understanding a whole lot. He's quite naive to all of this. Being a feral worlder, he shuddered because at the mention of xenotech, just because tech is a word that he's used a lot, heard a lot around Clanking. It normally means metal face, or Turbo Red. So, yeah, he's not really had much of an input at this point because he's kind of bewildered, but he follows along anyway.
Take it. The rest of you are also gonna go inside the room.
Well, if it's not claustrophobic for Bo Red, is it claustrophobic for Charlie?
Nope, it's big enough for you to even. You can actually walk through the door standing straight up. It's actually comfortable. There's even a oversized chair in the room.
Okay.
So apparently someone prepared for your size.
The group.
At least in here.
I slowly shuffle into the room, but having my mechadendrite just keep an eye on the little piece of implant.
Once you guys are all in, your mechadendrite has to come back inside because the door closes. And after you take a seat, a servitor walks in, places something to eat and to drink on the desk, stands up and walks away. And after you see Charlie happily nosh away, about 5 minutes pass, and Mr. Sand walks back in, this time dressed a bit more authoritatively. Gives you all a stern nod. I take it the beast has been fed now?
We have all eaten well.
Good. Well, as I said before, I have prepared something for you before you can go on your mission. There should be a box for every one of you, and the servitor walks up with sets down several boxes for you. Inside here, you will find certain items that should be useful for you. You will all get a Koskarla pass token, a Koblast assay cognomen, a hand fox, a Lowhiver's overcoat, and yes, we have one made especially for the Ogren, some cam lamps, we have one coded data slate, a biosample kit, a money pouch with money, so you can bribe the unfortunate hive people. And of course, some other information that will all be on the data slate. And I will now add that to your okay, so
I was just wondering if we needed to add this.
Yeah, you should now in your handouts folder see the Koskarla division briefing, which is a briefing over the hive itself.
Where's the handouts folder?
Same one as our character sheets.
Koskarla. Oh, there we go. Koskarla division briefing. Nice. And then the money pouch. Okay.
Yeah, I have to add it to your character sheets one by one.
Oh my gosh, it's a lot. Holy moly.
Oh yeah,
okay.
Oh no, there's more coming. There's more coming.
Oh no.
Oh yes. All the things you just described, I've written them out so you can have a gander at them.
Would y'all like me to read out the Koskarla division briefing?
If you would love to do that, I would be honored.
Yeah, sure. Reference, subject, Koskarla division, geodemographical. Designation, workers, habitation zone, locale, Maastraven zone, lower mid-tiers.
Wait, 1 second. I'm just going to show to players so it will pop up on your screen so people in chat can check it out as well.
I pulled it up, but that's a good idea, yeah.
It should be...
Yeah.
Wait, isn't it on my stream? Isn't it visible on my stream too? No, it isn't. What the heck? That's because...
The last time as well that it took a few seconds to pop up.
No, the problem here is that it is a... It opens up in a separate window.
But if I find it... yeah, I don't know. Mine pops up right in the...
Yeah, mine pops up in the middle, so I have no idea.
Huh. Yeah, normally it does the same, because it does with my character oh, wait, it might be because I've had my character sheet open that way. Nope, it still does it.
Oh.
It automatically opens it as a separate window, so anybody who would want to read along would have to tune into Greylin's stream, because for whatever reason, it's not doing it for me right now. Oh wait, I see the problem. I see the problem.
Can you center it?
No, it was a setting that I had set.
So now you've got it.
So now it should...
I'm looking on your stream.
The money pouch pops up. All right, hold on. I'm refreshing Roll20 because it's popping up every other one but the one that we're looking for, of course. Hey, technical difficulties on the Shardy stream. Perish the thought.
Streams are our favorite thing.
There we go.
I see the background.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
We got our boy.
Okay.
All right. So pull up the cut. There we go. You've got it now.
All right. So both streams can see it now. There we go. So reference, subject, Koskarla division, geodemographical. Designation, workers, habitation zone, locale, Maastraven zone, lower mid-tiers, landward quadrant, hive Sibelius. Hive cohort 2345, pound... I don't remember
Sigma.
what that... Oh, that's Sigma. Okay.
That's Sigma.
789, yes he did, 9870001. Preparation, auto savant, dal Maxentia, attribution, interrogator, Omada Sand. Ordinator, Jesus, Bobian
Yeah.
Sector, Branx Magna, Coscala Division, Chamber Obscuro. TFTD, history is but a catalogue of counted sins. Geohistorical and demographic overview. The Coscala Division is a sub-district of Hive Sibelius on the sector world of Branx Magna. Built in the remains of what was once the splendor of the House Coscala estates, the district is a 70-kilometer square conglomeration of warren-like tenement habs and their attendant infrastructure that has grown up between the vast ruined arches and fallen statuary of its noble past. The Coscala was until recent years a relatively prosperous mid-hive district, predominantly populated by indentured labor classes, but has since suffered deprivation, disaster, and a loss in status thanks to a series of misfortunes and incidents. Primary among these have been the damage caused by unrestrained wildfires during the recent Reinhold blackouts, the Coscala being one of 17 affected hive zones, although the long-term withering of the fortunes of the Tantalus Combine, see addendum, had begun to have significant adverse effects long before that calamity. The Coscala Division currently awaits administratum revaluation of its status, projected due process time until preliminary ruling 3 to 7 years standard. It's pretty fast for the Imperium. But unsub data indicates over 60% of the Coscala is now effectively a waste/scav zone, and the viable population is now confined to smaller subzones, clustered around transit and utility access points. The division's population is also in catastrophic decline. Its infrastructure remains effectively crippled, and lawlessness, poor social cohesion, and poverty all exponentially increasing year on year. Addendum. The state of the Tantalus Combine. The Combine, a long-standing cartel of several houses minoris of the Sibellan nobility, has seen a drastic decline in its fortunes over the last decade. Its fall from power has been brought on by hostile competition from the Scalan Ha hegemony and severe damage to its assets and prestige endured during the period of intrigues and vendettas known as the Thorin Promenades. Certificate reference activities of the Lucid Court. The resulting effects on several districts of the Sibelius and Tarsus hives formerly under the Combine's sway have been profound. In the Coscala Division, where Tantalus was the majority power, the Combine has sold on the indenture contracts of thousands of skilled workers, and the labor force that remains now works only to meet their master's debts. As a result, all swathes of families have been uprooted or have deserted from the district, thus the effective economic and monetary input to the region is now negligible. The Tantalus Combine is suffering a long, drawn-out death and is kept going only by its own fading inertia and the legal wrangling over the disposition of its carcass. It has ceased to exist effectively as a cohesive organization or political entity. So, luckily, as an Ogrin, I don't have to remember any of that. Good luck.
And also, luckily, that thing had text-to-speech, so Lucid Ogrin actually heard something.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Whether he would have taken it
Took
on
care of the
board.
information in, yes.
So, two things. We had to dismiss a ad break.
Okay.
And it's nearly time for our half-hour break.
Yep.
So I think maybe this would be the best moment to take our break and recuperate, and then get ready for the rest afterwards.
Yes.
Sounds
Affirmative.
good.
If you're all okay with that, of course.
Yeah.
Sounds fine by me. So we will
Yeah,
be
makes
back
sense.
in 30 minutes. I believe Graylee has a beautiful timer on her be right
Oh, I
back
do.
screen.
Let me pull that up. I do. I did not pull that up today.
I'm just like,
but yes,
listen, I
do.
remember her
do.
having that last time. I'm going to make use of that.
Exactly. Now let's do that. Thank you for being here as well.
Yeah, straight.
Yep.
Thank you for
Okay,
coming in,
hello.
Carmino. I hope you had a good
Let
time
me-
in, what was it again, Chernobyl? Stalking Chernobyl. Let me hydrate after reading like that.
I'm going to get
Right.
these
We
So
also
I
did
have
a
the
ad
30
break
minutes
in a bit.
up. Yep.
Yep.
I think
So it
that's
all
up
just
right
fits
now.
perfectly then.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We will be back in half
Catch
an
you all in
hour.
30.
Yep.
Thank
I'll-
y'all for
Yes.
being here.
I'll
Gotta
probably
find
set
this
up
little... Where is
the
it?
first episode of the debrief for those that want to see what we do in between the sessions. And we will be back in half an hour. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye. Thank y'all for being here.
Yeah, I see that. Thanks. But at the party. This is where we're going to be going over the session. Our first session. So would you like to introduce yourselves, starting with our illustrious GM?
Hello, everyone. Welcome back, or welcome to the first podcast. I'm the Game Master, and we're off to the rest of the party.
Hello, everyone. I'm bored shirtless. I play Bo Red the Shirtless.
I'm Fenzu, and I play Death Cavid, the best arbitrator in the entire lore. Not, including the other ones.
Hi, I'm Shax. I play Clanky. I am not saying his full name because it even gives me a headache.
And it's Grayly Rain playing Graylin Voidborn.
Okay, and yeah, of course, Charlie, we all know. So, this is our first debrief. We just had our first part of our two-parter pilot episode, Shattered Hope, where our party first got to do their very first mission. They were sent to a planet to investigate some annoying things with heretics, landing on in an encampment from the Solar Auxilia. Imperial Guard, sorry, that's my Horse Heresy part kicking in. They met up with a very grouchy sergeant that nobody liked, with a really weird piece of robotic arm. Then checked out the encampment a bit, noticed some really weird noises and screams and giggles from the hospital tents. Met up with the commissar that explained to them that there was an uprising. They tried to suppress it. Something went horribly wrong. They went into the mines, and demons, cults, and other horrible stuff happened there. And yeah, he asked them, he requested the Inquisition. The Inquisition sent our glorious heroes, and now they're here to go in the mines and explore. Before they could enter the mines, the commissar had to unlock the mines because he sealed them up. While they were waiting for that to happen, they did go back and investigate the hospital tent, where a poor guardsman was so completely bonkers. He started screaming and giggling and counting, and if I'm not mistaken, there was even mentions of an eye, and then he suddenly passed away. After that shock, they went to the quartermaster, got themselves some guns, and started back towards the mines. Most of the mines were completely fractured, thanks to an earthquake and other nasty stuff. Fortunately, our interpreted heroes did manage to climb all the way to the most center part of the mines, which they called the Shatters. Upon where they noticed a door, moss-grown, it was rusty, but it was sturdy as hell, and blood coming out of the moss, which was already a moment where the party was like, ooh, that's not good. And upon opening the door, before they could even open the door, our psyker Graylin noticed that the warp was calling her, and using her mind to dabble into the warp, she had a very weird vision into a weird swamp, constantly encountering the number 3. But she fortunately snapped out of it after rolling under a door in a big mansion there. And upon opening the door, the party was confronted by remains of guardsmen that were just totally torn asunder and ripped apart. A big, gory, bloody mess. So next episode, we're going to see what happens in the Shatters. So I'm very much looking forward to what's going to happen there. I think the rest of us all are also looking forward to that, aren't we?
Yes.
Can't come
indeed.
quick enough.
Is it the fourth already?
Yeah.
I know, right?
It's holding back the excitement.
Right.
It's like only 10 days, something like that.
10 whole days.
December 4th.
No,
Too damn long,
don't wanna wait that long. We'll get Nosh in between.
Oh, sorry, I was wrong. 11.
Oh God,
So,
it makes it even worse.
So, after
Wow.
noticing that, how did you all think last session was? Let's start with Board. Board, how did you think it went?
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
A little bit shitty.
Thanks, Chuck. I said right at the beginning, and I think we spoke about it after. I was nervous going into it, but I think we were all a little bit like nervously anticipating it.
Damn straight.
Oh yeah, I definitely.
Once we got
very good pre-stream jitters.
Sweating, but no, as soon as we got into it, it was relief. It was fun, loads of fun. Yeah, I think my favourite part of the session was, I want to give props to TB for his overall storytelling and really making us feel the world. And if I had one wish, my only wish would be for more. Please give me more. I want more, and I want it now.
I'll do my best.
First one's free.
Yeah, I think I think I put down a rather high line for myself as well there.
Yeah, the bar was
You
pretty
met it.
high.
Bar high, dude.
You met it though. You met it, my dude. Honestly.
Yeah, and I have to keep that bar that high. I don't want to disappoint you guys, and definitely don't want to disappoint our chat. So I'll try and do my best to keep it at least at this level. That's actually going to be my wish as well for the next sessions, to just keep this momentum going at least.
Nice.
Yeah. So, Fenzu,
Deet David.
Yes.
Yeah.
Deet gave it.
How did I
What do
feel?
you think?
Well,
Yeah.
I would say going into it, obviously nervous, jitters as standard of starting a new campaign of a new game that I've no absolutely fuck all any of the rules, apart from how to shoot people. But other than that, it was like it felt like a slow burn of getting used to it, getting the confidence, and then it just became almost natural to ask, can I roll for this? Can I roll for that? Is there anything that I can do here? So it was almost like falling into place. Is the only way I could really describe that. And
good way to describe it, in my
things that I
opinion.
was the things that I was enjoying about it was the storytelling, obviously the environment, DB's amazing, dialogue, even with the shaky accents, but that's coming from a Scotsman. With the different accents that were there, not just from DB, but with obviously Char and Grayley. And then
definitely.
That robotic voice comes in, and that was kind of funny.
Yeah, you all did you all went above and beyond for that. You all should be very proud of. Especially Grayley surprised me with the French accent. I loved it. That was awesome.
Definitely.
Fits the character to a key.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the dialogue as well. Personalized. The characterization of your characters, everybody of your characters is just, you're feeling your characters, I find.
Yeah. That in mind, obviously, going forward, if we're putting in like a kind of wish for the future, it's definitely I'd like to see more of what we're currently doing. Just not if it's not 100% action, but there's plenty of environmental storytelling. There's no boring sections. It's just constant like adventure. Not just like we're just walking through a meadow and nothing happens. It's like you walk through a meadow and there's something you can interact with. There's another thing. You can roll a check here, roll a check here. That's
like the second part of the adventure where you guys had to walk through the mine. And instead of it's just, well, you're walking and oh, wait, the floor's broken here.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Yeah.
There's just constant
stuff to do.
Yeah, more of that, please. Yeah, if you don't mind.
Stuff to do.
So, Shex, how did you experience everything?
Well, I love the world building around it so far. Like, it was just, it's hard to put into words.
Words are difficult and stuff, yo.
Yes.
Words you're more used to binaric, aren't you? Yeah.
Yes. 100011100. Yeah. And what did you say about my mother? No. What? Well, I'm just I'm really enjoying the campaign so far. It's like even like it's just the world behind Dark Heresy, and just like all the different like outcomes from like I can see alone like there was just like, oh, if this had happened, brilliant. It's like it was one of the main things that I quite enjoyed was when we were in the cave and we were just given different options of trying to traverse the oil water.
The flooded section, right?
Yeah.
That was still the part in the book where that really annoyed me as well, because they basically just said, yeah, there's nothing written here, just here's some suggestions, do something with it. So I had to make that more fun, because
so that was like pure improv on your part.
Damn. Part of it. They gave some ideas, and I am known to do some improv, so that helped.
I'm still trying to get that.
Will say I would like a lot more that, because that was quite fun. Just seeing all the different outcomes.
Yeah, those are the more fun things, because it also makes sure that the entire party can rely on each other. Like when, unfortunately, Borat failed his survival check, someone else did something, but because he's so experienced with it, even though he failed, he could still help you all, and it just gives the whole chance to make your character meaningful, even if you didn't succeed in tests, if you know what I mean.
Yep. A lot of RPGs have that problem where it's like one and done. And officially, rules as written, this game does as well, but that's where the golden rule of just house brew what you need and want it comes in. And this was a perfect way. Yep.
So Grady, how did you think the session went?
Oh my gosh, I thought the first session was amazing. I had a great time. I surpassed all of my expectations. And I think from the perspective of stars, I just thought we got along really well and worked together really well.
I have to agree there as well.
That was kind of the biggest thing the biggest star for me. And then I guess my wish, I suppose, is I like the chatting, and so a little bit. And I'm also a reader, right? Some of the showing versus telling sort of thing.
Yeah.
I would love if we all, and I think that's just a time thing, right? I would love for us to be more active as our characters, like saying things as our characters would say them, and so it's finding. I think for me, it's for myself as well, finding a balance between saying what I want to do as a character and giving time for you guys to say and act as your character. That's my wish.
A very good wish it is.
That's a learn and go thing.
Exactly. We'll all get
We'll
more
get the hang of
comfortable
it.
with our
I'm
characters
pretty
and the
much,
flow of the game
Oh yeah,
and
for
the story,
sure.
right? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's going to be,
Exactly.
yeah.
So, Char, since we want to know from you, of course, as well. How did you think it went?
It went, above expectations. The thing that I was mostly worried about was a little bit more on the technical side, being the one that was streaming it and how to do that. Finding out very early on that having to figure out how to be interactive with chat while not interrupting the game was a very fun challenge. That, I hadn't thought of that, which is silly, but at the same time, I mean, there's also going to be stuff you don't think about. And I just like figuring out stuff like that. And we did. Happy that everything worked.
That
everything
reminds
looked
me.
good. Sorry, yes?
Oh, yeah. Now, the thing you just noted, I heard from one of the viewers that they actually were very impressed with how you handled that. Because he said, well, I understand that you guys don't have the time for chat because you're playing the game and it's a role-playing game, but you guys took the time to, he was really happy with that. We saw people, if, for example, you were busy, it was either me or someone else in the group that just say hi to the chat and stuff like that. So,
we are still doing this with and for a chat.
What I heard, and it's just one person, but
that's enough. That's more than nothing. So I'll take it.
First feedback I got about that, and I can already give you, is good job on that one, Mr. Streamer.
Yes,
you were very professional.
I don't know if it's about professional, but it's something I need to find a way that's comfortable for me, right? And generally, the best way would be just to mute myself on Discord so that so I don't interrupt y'all, and that the stream can still hear you, and I can talk to chat. So whatever is necessary, and that's nothing. No problem with that. It's just something that was like, fluff a neck. And that was just fun as well. And the game itself was awesome. I mean, DB, you and I have had the longest association together. We've known each other for over 10 years. And I will say that the star for me was that you were as focused as you were, which is, I know, a challenge sometimes for you. So the fact that you went to the effort, exactly, but the fact that you went to the effort of having that focus to make the game as smooth as possible, to that I take off my hat and applaud you, sir. So because that just makes it so much. Exactly, that was so GG's. Yeah. For wishes, I don't think
I'll try and do my best.
Exactly. Yeah, we know you'll try to do your best, and if you just write this level, or if we all write this level and just find our way to be more comfortable and more fluid with everything, and that journey is going to be so fun to see, right? How we are going to be in a couple of sessions, in possibly months of sessions. I don't know, man. And so, and if there is a wish,
I'm excited. Exactly.
I think it might be a wish that I heard from a couple of members. I'm stealing their wish from a couple of members that they were talking about wanting to play weekly, I believe. Because I don't think that might be a bad thing, and I found the arguments that they made for it very, very good, in that it helps with retention, because of, if you're not familiar with the game, having it more time, having it more frequently, that helps. And just we've had fun. We had fun. We want to do this again. So there we are. I think I've taken up enough time with this, but I can gush about this so much.
I can say that I can say about that wish, it has already crossed my mind after last Thursday, because I'm gonna say what I thought about the session now, because but it's something I wouldn't mind doing in the future. But it also depends on my energy levels and my time. But it is something I have already thought about suggesting as well for in the coming future. Because for me, just to be very blunt to you guys and to our listeners, me and Charlie have had wanted to try doing this before. It failed a few times, and at the start, I was a bit
Very
like,
demotivating.
yeah, I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but I'll just go for. But I basically said to myself, you know what, 3 times the charm. This is gonna work out, and yeah, my favorite part of this entire session is you guys. You guys made this happen. You guys put in all the energy, all the effort.
All of us did. Yeah.
Boyd, your character, your introduction, you made the chat go wild. Greatly you surprised with the French accent. Oui, croissant. It was amazing. Charlie being Charlie, Fenzu, Keith David, and Clanky. Yeah, everyone. I just had so much time and energy thanks to what you guys did as well. And the fact that you were so locked in made it so much easier for me to also lock in and focus. Basically, the fact that you guys were so in the game and so enjoying it, I think you tickled my hyper focus. And for that, I'm very grateful to you all. And also, Charlie, your community was so awesome.
Dude, the chat was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I can only wish that is. I mean, my chat is already amazing. Everybody who comes there, if it's only one person or if it's a million, I don't care. But it definitely added to it all. And hearing from a mutual friend of mine in DBs the next day that he was surprised that his partner, who he had suggested come and look in, and she did, all of a sudden mentioned, I gotta go put the little one to bed. And he was like, oh shit, she's still actively listening. I was like, yep, we got one.
Wow, okay. That's awesome. That is awesome.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Exactly.
Because he also told me that he joined in and he figured, I'm just going to lurk.
Yeah.
And the first 2 hours until our break, he didn't lurk. He was actively sitting there listening and looking at what we're doing.
Explaining
and
to
just
her.
Like, he lost 2 hours of his evening in a good way.
Yeah. Because it gave him sort of a remote date night with his girlfriend, with his partner.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's and it's stuff like that. Hearing that as well, that makes me want to go like, and this just makes me want to go. Okay, I need to keep up this level for you guys, for the community, because if this is the minimum standard we're aiming for, I need to keep that up, and I'm just down for it.
Don't put pressure on yourself, okay, DB? Like,
no, it's not pressure. It's just enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Good.
The thing that I feel indeed is that we are happily surprised at how well everything fell together. I mean, let's be honest, we put a lot of prep into things, so having it not fall together is would have been unlikely. But we have gelled and just the flow is there for the most part, and the flow can only get better because why wouldn't it?
We'll get more used to each other. Exactly.
We're just going to get better at it. Yeah, we're just going to have more fun.
Yeah.
And because I don't feel like
another thing I want to notice.
Sorry. Really?
Sorry, DB. I was just gonna move us along to our rules and lore. But if you had another thing to share in our feelings,
actually, I know. I actually wanted to sort of lead into that as well.
Ooh, a segue. Oh my!
So,
do we have an own sized segue?
Yes. I don't know. Do we?
A Lehman Russ battle tank.
Oh, okay, I like those. Charlie likes those indeed. Aye.
And ride it like a scooter.
But
bit of a squeeze.
It kind of sort of leads me to the rules and lore question. Like you guys said already, you did the background and the setting.
Oh, there. Hold on, DB. You are very on pause. Here we go.
Okay, so like I said, I wanted to we're reaching the rules and lore question part. I don't think we had any proper rules or lore questions at the moment. However, that does sort of link it to our previous section that I loved how quickly you guys picked up the rules. Even though certain things weren't clear, it just worked.
Did any of us have any rule questions or lore questions? Because
I think there were some minor things during the session.
I'm just saying right now, I'm wondering if anyone has any lore or rule questions for you, DB.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think possibly.
I don't remember anything coming up.
Do we just want to do a round table here?
Well, the best person to ask is Board, because Board has the least knowledge about Warhammer 40k. So Board, was anything lore-wise, you're like, well, that happened. What the fuck was that?
I don't think there was anything specifically lore-wise, but I did have a question, if you remember, during the stream about how modifiers worked and how leveling skills worked, because I bought into a certain skill. I can't remember exactly which one it was now, but it wasn't giving me an additional modifier.
Okay, yeah.
Do you remember that, DB? Do you want to just? Do you think it's worth covering that off?
Yeah, it triggers something in the back of my head. So remember, if I'm not mistaken, was your survival? You did a skill check, and you had it on the trained.
Yeah, no.
If I'm not mistaken.
One tick.
Yeah,
no, it was.
Yeah. So the way that works is every character can use every skill in the book. However, one exception is Forbidden Lore. Forbidden Lore checks can only be done if you actually have them and certain lore skills. But all the other ones you can just do. However, if you do not have any XP spent to get it, you roll the skill with a -20 penalty. If you do, however, bought it, so you have the first box checked, you can just do the skill without the -20. Every skill
look at his character. Would it be useful to look at his that modifier and that skill for him, or no?
This is just in general. They all have basically every skill has 4 check marks you can enter behind it. Yeah. The first one basically means it's known, so you just get to use the skill without any negative modifiers. The moment you get your second pip in it, or check mark, you get a +10. The second level, or third level if you want to be pedantic, gives you +20, and the last box gives you +30 on a skill check. So say you have a survival. If you have it trained, you just get to do your survival check. If you have it if you have 2 more check marks, so it's up to level 3, then you get a +20 on your check. And then, depending on the situation, you can get up to a from down to a -60 to up to a +60 bonus. And that's usually something I decide as a game master.
Situational
if
bonuses.
You get it or not. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So could, for example, be something that you do on the down low, like washing the dishes. If you've never done that before, you're gonna fuck it up. But yeah, if you're like 40 and you've done the dishes your entire life, you know how to do the dishes. You'll get a +60 modifier, for example. It's a stupid situation, but I hope that helps.
Yeah, that really did help. That leads me, actually, thinking about it, into another question. And that was related to, obviously, these bonuses. I think it's fair to say I am the newest to the game in the group. So it took me a minute to wrap my head around having to roll less than. So what is the thought and the theory behind that? Why do you have to roll less than? Because within D&D, which is a game that I'm relatively competent in, I know the game, you have to roll equal to or higher. What is this with all rolling less than?
I To be honest, you'd have to ask the designers. But using the knowledge I have about game design and stuff like that, what they basically did here is instead of rolling high, the whole
Time
low
of
roll.
judge.
Back, everybody.
Beep boop.
Hello.
Yes.
Welcome
Once
back,
more.
viewers.
Boopity
Firsty, DJ, and
Boopity beep boop.
DB. Yes. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you
Don't
for
forget
the
to refresh your
lurk.
lurks.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate everyone sticking through the break. We had just met a proper character, a proper dick of a character.
Yeah, an absolute asshole called Sans. I wonder
Yeah.
what
No,
game
just
that's
sand.
reference.
Yeah, it's paused and gets everywhere.
Oh god.
Oh, by the way, Char,
Yes.
for some odd reason, the dice rolling on your screen hasn't updated. We can still see the whole chat tips.
It's because you refreshed.
Because I had to refresh to get the.
Yep. Okay. Never mind. Brain fart. Sorry. So let's continue bad mouthing Sand, because he is indeed a piece of work.
He is coarse, gritty, and gets everywhere. Yes.
Oh damn. Yeah. Now that you mention it,
No, I
his
think
name
Shax
fits
did earlier
perfect.
just now. So
I did do the joke earlier. Fine, someone else said it.
Anyway, before the break, you all got handed a box with some articles in it. So everyone's of course wondering what the hell those things are. And the first thing he mentioned was a Koskarla Pass token. You each get one of those. These are coded devices, each about the size of a small, thick coin, which will allow you legal clearance for the Koskarla division and free passage on the transit rail around the mid-hive area, better known as a subway token.
A subway token.
Oh,
Very
we missed
nice.
the
Okay.
fucking multi-pass joke.
Multipass. Then a Koblest assay cognomen, one per acolyte. These encrypted metal punch cards are identity markers. There's one tailored for each of the acolytes, and they include an enforcer code tag allowing them to carry arms for self-defense. They signify that the acolytes are bonded agents of the Koblast assay, a Sibyllin mercantile operation of somewhat dubious repute, but not inconsiderable power, specializing in tech salvage and manpower services. Note that these are not false identity cards. The Koblast has actually been a secret inquisitional organization for some time. So, multi-passes.
Okay.
Then, of course, a hand fox. Cheap and battered looking personal communication devices that use a private encrypted channel are good for a range of a few kilometers in the hive. Sand will happily explain to you that thanks to signal interference in the area of the hive where you're going, fox traffic is almost impossible over any real distance or between levels except by wire station. But these hand foxes will let you all keep in touch with each other at least.
And so we have one of these each?
Yep.
Okay.
Then everyone got a low hiver's overcoat, a voluminous and somewhat tattered patchwork leather and canvas high-collared overcoats, which are common low hiver garb in Sibyllus, and will easily fit over anything the acolytes are wearing. They're also quite tough and will provide them with one armor point. Again, one for each player. Then
DB, sorry. When you say one armor point, so that would be arms and body, right?
Everything,
one additional.
even your head.
Okay.
There's a hood for the head. Okay.
Okay. Even the legs. So it's full length trench coat.
Yeah. Yeah.
He
Okay.
said everything.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying.
It doesn't stack with existing armor, by the way.
Oh, okay. So it's only if. Okay.
Oh yeah, you might have been away while we fixed that, so we took off all of our other armor.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing.
Yes.
Because we have the Koblast assay cognomen, would that mean that us wearing our regular gear might not be that weird. Might not make us stand out.
There's only one way to find out.
Okay.
It would for me, considering I've got Adeptus Arbites insignia on my coat, and the armor is,
I
I'll
mean,
stick with
we're
the
in
Ultra Coat for now.
disguise. What DB said during the break is we are in disguise. So and he said for me it would look weird to have the Imperial Guard flak armor. What I didn't get to follow up on was what about my staff? The staff I just got.
Yeah, well, that is covered by your Koblas assay cognomen.
Okay.
Loose.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So yeah, all your weapons you can just take along. If Charlie wants to take along his shield, he could do that. No one would ask about it. Okay, so the next item on the list are chem lamps. These small portable lamps use a chemical reaction to provide light and operate continuously while the shutters are open. Such lamps will illuminate an area of about 3-meter radius around it, or provide a 6-meter directed beam of whitish light. Basically just very shitty flashlights. Yeah. Then there's one coded data slate. A worn-looking brass case data slate carries basic copies of the information found in the briefing, a series of maps and data about the Koskarla and largely empty files on the Arbasts, including pictures of them and addresses taken from the administrative register. The slate also has basic short-range radio and visual recording and playback features. An iPad. The slate features a 5-key input code, which Shand will give you. If it is accessed without this, its core memory will be wiped. You get one of these. Then there is a bio-sample kit. Added as something of a hopeful afterthought, this satchel carries 3 small biostorage tubes and a small bio-aspect, with a range of about 1 meter or so. Set for human tissue, the indicator on the auspex will flash red and wine with increasing volume in the proximity of anomalous tissue. The kit also comes with a long-bladed razor-edge monoscalpel. This will inflict 1d5 -1 plus the wheel strength bonus in damage and ignore 2 armor points of the target, so armor penetration 2. If one of the acolytes makes mention of the scalpel and kit, and just what they are expected to achieve, Sand will shrug and smile, saying, "Well, I'm not expecting that surgery, but try not to hack at it like an underdone grog steak and get it in the jar, eh?" So you guys have one of those sample kits. Then there's a money pouch, which contains 120 thrones in loose coin and used notes, which is just one pouch. Not everyone gets one.
Chinese.
I want to throw out there, maybe if we want to put some of the stuff to different people, I want to say giving me the biosample kit might be a good idea.
Yeah, I was going to suggest that.
As
well, either the data slate to either Clanky, Deeth, or Graylin, because frankly, I don't think it'd crush in Chardy's hands. Sorry, Char. And Bo Red can only use, can't use tech really, can he? If you give him a flint and he'll start a fire, but wouldn't know what to do. So, well, a lot of that, yeah. So, yeah, play between yourselves. Who wants it? I've got
Who would it be best to get the money as well? Someone who is perhaps skilled with interrogation or bribery.
I have intimidate and charm. So maybe me.
Yeah, it would be best for you then.
Yeah, because I use charm through influence.
I do think we need to be careful about how we're dishing this out, because I have a suspicion that this group is going to have to split up because
Yeah.
Chardy is not going to fit in the Underground Railway, and Bo Red will likely run away from the Underground Railway. So the group is going to split at some point.
Big
so
tube snake.
having everything in the hands of one person isn't the play. Probably, I mean, maybe Deeth has the money, Clanky has the biosample kit, and then Graylin, you take the data slate and go from there, right? But then we're going to want it together, aren't we? Because we're going to need that data, aren't we? It's a tough decision to make, isn't it?
Can I just put a little counterpoint to what you said about Chard not being able to fit on the train or the subway underground thing? I believe, if I'm remembering correct, they are quite spacious. If I'm remembering
I was
correctly.
going to say this is in the 40K.
Okay,
These
right.
big things. I also just want us to caution us against our assumptions.
Yeah.
Right? That we,
It was just me thinking from as well.
Yeah.
Is we there's more than a chance that we are going to have to split up.
Yeah, why else would we have been given the hand boxes if we needed to stay together the whole time, right?
Yeah.
Well, we are looking for
It's
somebody
mostly as
who
a
is.
precaution, just in case.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And I don't want to read. Yeah, I don't want to read into too much stuff, really. But maybe
it's not off the table.
It's not off the table, but I don't know that we need to plan or prep for it. Like, I don't know. It's a hard one.
You can never be too unprepared.
Yeah, listen, TTRPGs, you can prepare for every eventuality, and you'll never prepare for the one that you're going to be in.
Exactly. But I do think I think it was good to kind of clarify that how big this underground railway is.
Yeah, because I was imagining it being like the subways like the tube. But if it's relatively big, then we should have no issues,
That's
right?
The example I can give is on the map. You see this train here?
Yeah.
Yeah. So and see the tank here.
Mm-hmm.
This could basically this road would be the size of this train.
Okay. So even Bo Red would feel like there's distance in there. He wouldn't necessarily feel as claustrophobic. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. All right.
Yeah.
That's down to my limited knowledge of the 40K universe.
That's okay. No, this is obscure knowledge. Not everyone knows that, but I think the best example I could give of a small train. Have you ever gone through the Channel Tunnel to Europe by car in the train?
Yeah.
Well, that would be considered a small, tiny train in 40K terms.
Okay, so these are pretty huge then. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Like even the train in Rolling Steel, one of the missions in Darktide, even that's a relatively small train.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. If
that
you
one
think
is a
about
good
the
example.
train on Darktide and Ogren's size on that train. And
exactly. Unfortunately,
big.
Bort is the only one of us who hasn't seen that one. So probably doesn't realize the reference.
Okay.
Sure, we can find a picture for him.
No, the explanation's fine. Thank you.
Through it. Get it downloaded. We'll play it.
Okay. Okie dokie. Well, you guys distribute the things while Sand sits there waiting. Once you've decided who carries what, he once more looks at you and goes, "Is there anything else? Because otherwise I would defer to the wisest in the field when needed and get on with it."
So we will be able to communicate with you. It is?
No?
No? So then
you will have to do your investigation.
This code for the data slate, there is but one. Have we been
Yes.
given it? How am I going to be since I am the one responsible for the data slate?
Your
Am I
character
getting
just gets
code?
the code, and every time you have to use the data slate, you have to enter the code. If you do not enter the code, it'll basically erase itself.
Okay. Have I been given the code, or how do I know this
Yes.
code? Will that be given to me?
Yes, you have still been given the code.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have still been given the code. Wait, is that
It's I
I
explained
haven't
that
seen
you
a
guys
code yet.
no, because that would be silly if you have to type it in every time. All right, say, okay,
gotcha,
I'm
okay.
typing in 54378, for
Oh,
example.
gotcha. Okay, I was like,
Yeah.
okay, so I just
No.
have it. Okay, gotcha. Okay,
Yeah, it's
hey,
basically
I was
the code
prepared
is
for it all.
that's good. Preparation is key, but basically the reason they said that is, say you guys get robbed and someone
but
steals the data slate, nobody will know.
All right.
Okay, but Sand explains that you will not contact him. You will have 7 days to do the investigation, and then he will see you back here with all the information.
Okay, then.
Hmm.
Clear timeline.
Days.
Good.
If you get back here earlier, you know where to meet me in 7 days.
Of course, another 7. I think that the
So
imperial calendar still works off of
Their
our own
game master.
Gregorian one, just to keep
Yes,
things easy.
completely.
I was about to say, all like grudge. Well, I thought that was a bit of a too much of a partake.
It's the ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
Unimportant.
yeah.
Right, so we've got 7 days to gather information, then share it with this annoying.
Solve the case.
Hmm.
You have 7
Yeah.
days to solve the case.
Okay.
Oh, solve, not just gather information. Okay.
Nope.
All right.
Sounds good.
So, is there anything you guys can think of that you're like, okay, do you want me to review anything before we skip to the second part?
I don't think there's anything that I need clarifying. Anyone else?
Any information you want me to repeat just in case?
Yes. If
Okay.
this were if this were a video game, how would this show up in our quest log?
This would be the main quest.
Mm-hmm.
The problem with this is this isn't a railroaded experience. This is basically a free-form investigation.
Yeah, okay, but what is the
so there's-
goal of the investigation? What do we need to end up finding out?
Okay, figure out why this guy got killed. If there
Okay.
are more people that have this stuff on them, who put it in him, why, if possible,
they did
find out how they did it, who it is, get more samples if possible. So optional quest would be get more samples. Optional quest would be bring
Get
the
the guy
bad
who
guy
did
back
it.
alive, but get him, dead or alive. He's coming with you.
The guy who implanted it.
Like his
Yeah.
kneecaps.
The person, because we don't know if it's a guy or a girl, or maybe something else.
Find perpetrator.
Find perpetrator. There's a location on where the body was found. There's contact information for his sister that reported him. The data slate also contains all the medical information and all the scans of the weird wiggly thing.
I might be asking too much here, DB, but we've got the coded data slate where it tells, do we have the detail on paper? Say if Graylin was to, and I may be a little bit ahead of myself here, but if Graylin was to, or Clanky or Deeth were to enter the code, do you have a copy of that data available for us?
The data slate is the only thing you guys have. If that gets erased or destroyed, you've lost all the information.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, if when they enter the code, Is that have we got that somewhere? The data that
most
we
of the
can see?
information, unfortunately, it is vaguely described. So if you guys want to look in the data slate, does it state something about this or that? Just ask me and I can inform you about that.
Yeah, fine.
That's it. The only thing I did do during the break was quickly the entire ranting of Sand is now in your character journals called Sand's Ranting. It's the entire the data blurb of overkill information is in there.
Okay.
Including there's a lot of the name of his sister, where they found him, how long he's been missing, stuff like that. That's in here. Also the name of his sister, Lily Arbest. The Hapstack they lived in. What happened to his body? How the cause of death, which was the systemic failure brought on by tissue rejection of the implanted synthetic graft organ. That destroyed his central nervous system while attempting to overcome the immune response, crushing the life out of him from the inside. Stuff like that. Also, that he had one of his lungs was replaced by a concealed storage cavity. He was a courier, of course. A removed optic nerve. And weirdly enough, there was skin flayed from his stomach. And he was filled with alchemical traces, clothing agents, and pan-immunities. So those are all possible hints that might help you find some hints.
Okay.
Do we know more specifically what chemicals? What the chemicals, or is there a way?
That's in basically that's in the data slate.
In the data slate, okay.
Yeah, so that's basically one of those things that Bort just asked about. Do you have a list? It's vaguely descriptive. So there's a list. And so if you guys, for example, would find a corpse, you could use the biosample kit and use the biosample kit to check if this corpse contains any of the traces. And then I'll just say, well, it doesn't or it does. So not to make it too technical, if that sounds logical.
We have to basically see this sort of as a point-and-click adventure.
Yes.
Okay, I see. And so is that all that data came from the data slate? Or
yeah.
Have we had? Okay, gotcha. All right. Okay. So is there any other investigation we want to do here in and around? Or we have to go? We can go.
Actually, no, never mind. I was going to say, could I do a Medicaid check on the body just to check to see if there was anything there?
Of course you can. I mean, that sounds like something you could go like, you know what? You have all your information. I want to go over the corpse again, just in case.
I think verification is important. Yes.
Considering that Sand himself missed that the organ was of Xenos make,
exactly.
He is not infallible. Yeah. So
no.
All right.
And he also he seemed impressed that you discovered something like that. So if you ask him, he'll say, "Of course, be my guest," and then he'll lead you to the operating room and assist you in whatever way he can possibly be as an assistance for you. He gets the servo skulls there as well, so you can interface with them, and then you can make a Medicaid test with a plus 20.
Yeah.
You know, Clanky, if you play your cards right, you could get somewhat of an contact out of this individual.
Exactly.
Feels like. He seems to... Yeah.
I think that's how I'm going to do it.
The two of you seem to be very much on the same wavelength. Because he is also a tech adept, right? He comes across like that to me, or... Okay.
He would be a non-mechanicum Medicaid tech adept, basically.
Okay.
Right.
Hmm.
Come on, Medicaid. Do your shit. Please be
Don't
worth
forget the
it.
plus 20 extra.
Last I checked, you haven't,
Medicaid,
you
mother
haven't
livid.
failed a single Medicaid test so far, so I don't know what you're
And he
worried
hasn't.
about.
He's getting a lot of 4
Oh, look
degrees
at
of
that.
success as well.
Oh,
Nicely
Again?
done. Ah.
He did it again.
I mean, your boy's good at what he does, so...
Like, fuck, you put points in that. Holy shit.
Yeah.
It is
Okay.
so worth it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yup.
I take it the people that are interested will stand in the room with the window to check what Clanky and Sand are doing together. You and Sand spent the best of a good 2 hours re-investigating every inch of the body. Sand showing you exactly how the craft was positioned in the over the nervous system and the spine. It's all very, for everyone that's staring like, I have no idea what the hell those two are talking about. You whip out a few medical terms, he whips out a few medical terms, he nods while you point out something, but in the end, there's nothing new to discover, unfortunately. However, you now have a way better view of what that thing really did to the body. And you definitely impressed Sand immensely. He actually starts to sound friendly and a lot less
Clinical.
salty.
Yeah, a lot less.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
A lot less coarse.
Clanky can. Yeah. So Clanky can add 1 point of influence on his character sheet for thoroughly, heavily impressing someone who is way higher rank in the Inquisition than the rest of the group.
Nice.
GG's.
Sometimes just going over someone's work can also help with stuff. Okay, well, after those 2 hours, the two of you de-scrub, clean yourselves, and he actually, instead of sounding very, no, get on with it then, wishes you all a good investigation, and I'm looking forward to your report. I think it will be most interesting. He actually sort of smiles in an attempt to be friendly.
Does Clanky recognize that?
I'm not sure if Clanky does, but the rest of you actually do notice that he's
We
very
definitely know.
friendlier to Clanky.
Have a little bromance going on there.
Professional.
Yeah, professional
Romance.
respect between two.
Yeah. Clanky clearly earned his respect, and by doing, and since he's with you guys, that sort of give you extra bonus points to that as well. So good going, Clanky.
Nice.
So after that, he bids you farewell, and you are all alone in the big, scary hive. Is there anything you guys would like to plan ahead, or say, F it, we're going to take the train and go there? There being the location in the data slate.
I feel like at this point, Red would literally just be looking around, like waiting for lead at this point. So there's not a lot really that Bo Red and probably Chardy too can have an input on. I think we're waiting on the three to have to work things out. Sorry, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's 2 locations.
I think we have exhausted everything here.
Oh, there is one thing that Clanky would possibly find out during his extra investigation that we didn't know yet. The flayed skin on the victim's stomach.
Yeah.
What caused that? Like, what tool was used?
That's the
That sounds
entire
good.
problem. There's no new information that could be gathered.
Okay.
But let's see. His best guess would be that it was very carefully removed.
So it was
Yeah, I was going to
surgically
say
Like
it was something intricate.
with
yeah.
surgical precision, maybe with a laser scalpel. Like
Okay.
it's just the upper part of the body, so that the part, it's literally the upper layer of the skin was exposed. So
Mhm.
it's like having an open wound.
Yeah. Well, it
But
was across his
It
abdomen,
was
right?
very, it was very surgically precise.
Yeah.
Jack the
Okay.
Ripper would be jealous.
Oh,
But why and how? Best guess is with laser scalpel.
Okay. I mean, now Chardy, of course, Chardy Ogren doesn't get that. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
He's just sitting there waiting. But I think that Clanky would definitely figure something like this out. And this would eliminate certain options and or motives or just occurrences for what happened to the victim. Because this is somebody who has access to a laser scalpel. This is someone with the skill to use a laser scalpel. And probably also a location where they can use that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Which makes this even scarier because the location you guys will have to go to is the Underhive.
Yeah.
shit.
Can you use logic to decipher if the skin was took as a trophy or not?
Doesn't really look. It could be done as a trophy. On the other hand, it's too weird to be a trophy because why?
Well, there's a lot of sick motherfuckers out there, so
Yeah.
no, I was just wondering if I could use the logic to almost like figure out or try and build some sort of profile on who or what did it.
That sounds like something you could do with logic, yeah. You could set roll a logic test. Check. You wouldn't really make a proper profile, but with the information you have now, you could set up a core idea, generic idea.
Okay.
So, yeah, go ahead, roll it.
Yeah, I'm getting the idea that kind of what you're doing is like, what was it? The female character from Alan Wake 2 with that with her investigations.
Okay.
She had like these mind. Well, neither did I, but I saw it, and she had like these mind palace sections where she would take the information that she had available to her and put it into the right slots to come to the right conclusions. Now, I'm quite sure we're not there yet because we just do not have all the information that we would need. But you can at least, I mean, you got a success. So you can just get like a basic framework of what might be going on here.
So the basic framework, it has to be someone of learning. I mean, otherwise you can't have this surgical level. Again, as stated earlier, they will have to have access to advanced Medicaid equipment.
Facilities and equipment.
Yeah. So basically, like the stuff Sand had, stuff like that is what would be the minimum needed to do this. The person would also have a vast knowledge of both technology, like someone from the Mechanicus would have, but also would be deeply ingrained in Medicaid skills, because otherwise you couldn't make up that weird machinery. They would probably have some knowledge of Xenos creatures, perhaps even someone that has contact with them. But they're also really good at hiding their work. So it's a bit too vague to really make a proper character profile, but that's the core essentials you've gathered so far.
Yeah.
If that helps.
If it's not a full profile, it still narrows it down exponentially to at least, obviously, someone that knows what the hell they're doing and not just some random that has access.
What's also very clear is this person clearly has no regard for people. For
human life.
Just
for pain.
Human life and suffering and pain. They don't care. That's clear already. So they might actually be very much.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have this outfit. This person will probably have be on the edge of sanity or worse. Because like Sant already said, it was clear that all the surgery on this body has been done while the person was awake. Now, a sane Medicaid person would not do that, even if they were. So, just to make a very horrible reference, you would be thinking of a certain Nazi horror doctor, Mengele.
Mengele, yes, the angel
Mengele.
of
So basically,
death.
someone with his mind setting.
Yep.
If that helps. Yeah.
A criminally insane individual with highly advanced medical knowledge.
And tech knowledge. Probably very intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, dangerous contacts outside of the Imperium of Mankind.
Well, I mean, yeah, sounds like it's someone at or above Sam's level, which is a bit concerning. Yeah.
Isn't it just?
Then again, that's life in the Inquisition. You will always have to deal with people that are above.
And hell, it's fully possible that it could be Sand himself. If anything, based on this information, Sand is the prime suspect so far.
Yeah. I must admit, exactly. From my book, he's like suspect numero uno.
Yeah.
Just keep it noted down.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I don't want to run a scrutiny check on him in case it backfires.
Well, you can always do that. I mean, you're more than willing to do it because it doesn't really mean that you're starting to interrogate him. It's just what he's telling you. You'll just run it through your head, think about it a bit, and then you can always say,
just
"Okay,
being
guys."
thorough.
Once you leave
check his non-verbal communications, right?
Yeah, exactly. So if you want to, you could also do a scrutiny test.
Okay.
Go ham.
Yeah.
Right, fuck did I put scrutiny?
A thing that I can imagine is that if you were to critically fail, he would notice that you are looking at him in a way that that we think that you think he might be a suspect. But at the same time, I think that he would not mind that, to be honest. Suspicion is the standard of the Inquisition.
Yeah.
So
everyone is guilty.
Yeah, everybody is guilty of something. Even the innocent ones are guilty of wasting a arbitrator's time.
Yeah.
Was it scrutiny?
Yep. Plus 10.
Plus 10. Okay. I think that was scrutiny I clicked. Should see.
Put on your glasses.
Because it's right beside security. Failed. Fuck.
Could use a failed fate point if you wanted to reroll, you know?
Yeah, screw it. I'll do that.
Huzzah!
Yeah.
So
the first fate point of the year being used.
I know, that's why I need to do something with fate points.
So a plus 10 again, right?
Yep.
I think that would be fun. Do something with fate points. Oh no!
Did you roll the exact same thing?
No, you rolled.
Not quite.
No, you rolled one lower.
A 75 and a 76. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Close enough. Close. Getting closer, but yeah, no.
Well, if I had another...
is there anything I have or that I could do that I might be able to
Unfortunately
upon?
not.
I feel like there's not. Yeah.
Well, since I failed,
Well-
what would be the narrative of that?
Basically, you don't really. He sounds the way he sounds.
You can't read him.
He is who he is.
Practically as ever.
You-
Okay.
Yeah, he is what he is.
Well,
Dang it, even
Shall
Jess
we-
didn't make it. Fluff's sake. She's closer though.
But Jess also needs to reroll because he used the fate point. So come on, Jess, do the reroll.
Greatly got it in chat.
Oh,
Oh, critical
Shark,
failure
stop
right
it.
there. Yeah.
I'll just stick to my
shall
Medicaid
we
checks.
move on to the next?
Exactly, yes.
Yeah. I think
Yes.
we have
Area.
exhausted everything we can do here.
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the journey to Koskara will take several hours by transit rail car, during which times you will have to change rails repeatedly into increasingly dilapidated and vandalized cars as your past token and cognomen will be repeatedly checked by suspicious magistrate and enforcers, dull-eyed carriage servitors, and unctuously looking officials. As your journey progresses, you pass from the relative. Yeah, sorry, Cherry.
Yeah, I wanted to interject. Sorry, so we have not been wearing our gear, but we now have the access to it. We do have the authorization for it.
Yeah.
So now Chardy himself, of course, would not realize this, but the people with more than 10 in intelligence might. And so would we choose to go back to our quarters and get our gear?
I think you will probably have your gear with you when you went to this meeting.
I think
okay.
I did say about getting the gear before we went down there, but we're still in civilian clothes.
See, I'm wondering how the
Something.
hell I'm wearing civilian clothes, wearing heavy plate. So your light
Okay,
enforcer
that-
carapace can be covered with a trench coat. Yeah, sure. And Clanky's got his robes. Bo Red has, well, nothing. And Graylin, of course, isn't wearing much of armor either, but mine is
I had all
my
the
armor
Imperial
is
Would you
armor
guys
armor.
first,
So
I'm assuming, of course, you guys first went back to your hideout to change gear, get what you needed.
okay.
Of course, that is assumption.
Some of us did it in
Please
the
correct me
break,
if,
and that's maybe why. Yeah.
Okay.
I am
Okay,
wearing
so-
that new coat that we got anyway because I can't really walk about with my particular armor.
Same. That's what DB said to the Imperial flak armor. So I basically
Yeah.
just have the overcoat on.
And that is what I've done as well.
I think I'm wearing the coat and then I've put my armor over it. Yep. If we've gone back for it.
The coat should cover your armor.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, then the coat goes over it, yeah.
Oh, as a narrative reason, do you want to all do that? As if we've just got the coat over the top, then?
Yeah. It is, of course, an overcoat, so.
Yeah. I'd be fine with keeping our armor underneath and obviously just having the coat over the top as a narrative reason.
Okay.
It's up to you
What
if you
could
okay with that.
do.
I just want to make sure that we are clear on what
All
we
the same
are
page with us?
carrying with
Yeah.
us,
Yes,
so that we don't get
I agree with that.
the sort of inevitable. But I thought we had this with us, but no, you never said so.
That's
So yeah,
completely fair.
exactly. The problem
It's better
is
to
this would never
overnight.
be an initiative coming from Chardy because he doesn't do
Oh,
that.
but this is. I'll allow this because this is just a in general thing that most people would suggest doing.
I mean, just because I'm playing somebody who is, well, for all intents and purposes, Chardy would be considered mentally disabled in our society. His players not.
Exactly.
So,
it's always more difficult to play a smarter. Well, no, I think sometimes it's just as difficult to play a dumber character than you are than playing a smarter character than you are.
You have no fucking you have no fucking idea how much I have to bite my tongue. Because it makes no fucking sense for me to be talking this much. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but you could also just randomly spout nonsense.
Yeah, okay, but that's the
person.
That's the way of the fish mouth.
Yeah,
nobody wants that.
Exactly.
Well, and that's it. That's kind of why sometimes the regathering and having of nosh is a good thing, because it gives us time
to clears the mind.
Select other things. So I can suggest we all go back and before we take the train,
Ooh, that is actually
so do we know
great
what
idea.
each of us have? Yeah.
Oh, well, sorry, I'm going to interrupt for a second there. You just gave me a great idea, Grady. Charlie, if you have an idea that would probably not be something Charlie would say, you could just say that Charlie suggests first getting a bite of nosh before we go do stuff. Something like that. Because then it could be then, while Charlie is eating and he's enjoying his nosh, he just randomly says something really smart.
Okay.
Because he's not thinking.
Be like your code word. It's like the safe word. It's like, Charlie thinks it would be a good idea to have some
nosh. Is nosh. Yes, it is.
If you have one of those moments where like a Charlie wouldn't say this, no, but he might suggest, let's first have some nosh, and while you guys are sitting there eating.
I like that.
Right?
I like that a lot, yes.
This is like a Guardians of the Galaxy I am Groot scenario, isn't it? Where they all understand.
Oh, God. I would never.
I need nosh.
I would never think of something concerning Guardians of the Galaxy because I do not like those movies, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, from now on, you're the lovable Groot.
Should everyone add a linguistic skill, Charlie?
Yeah, everybody gets everyone on the skill list. Add a common Charlie. Linguistics Charlie.
Linguistics Charlie.
Linguistics, right. You get to put Charlie. Okay. Charlie. We speak Charlie.
Yep.
Do we get the first box ticked?
All of the boxes.
All of the boxes.
All of the boxes.
It's not very hard. It's not very hard. No.
I don't know if I'm seriously actually putting it on the hard.
I'm doing it.
I'm serious.
Listen, I'm putting it on my character sheet. I speak Charlie.
Ticking it.
Yeah. I mean, scenario, if Charlie has an idea, he's like, my character would never say that. We could put out the nosh card, and someone in the party can just do a linguistics check, Charlie, and if they make it, you can whip out your idea.
Yep. Oh shit, you can't.
Yeah,
so that means we have
cool.
double covered. It's double covered for you to be able to spout good ideas.
Yep.
I've been looking for good redeems that don't step over Charlie's redeems as well. Could I add that as a redeem in my channel?
You go
that
right
Charlie
ahead.
Gets to share. Yeah,
why not?
Of course.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Charlie's wisdom roll.
Yes, exactly. The wisdom of Charlie.
The wisdom of Nosh.
A lot of wisdom in Nosh.
Exactly. I mean, the best ideas and most fun moments happen when you're having dinner or just a snack with friends.
Exactly. It's either that or shower thoughts.
Exactly. Charlie thoughts, Nosh thoughts. Yeah. We're going into this too deep. Anyway.
Yes, a little bit.
Is there anything else you guys would like to do before I continue explaining the journey?
No, I think, are we pretty clear about what we all have? Charlie, do you feel confident?
Yes, I now am more clear on indeed what our objective is.
Yes.
Good. All right.
Okay. Okay, as your journey progresses, you pass from the relatively open spaces and, most importantly, clean air of the governmental district, down and across whole hive levels, past collapsed finery, fallen architectural splendors of the good of olden days, and through vast seal sky vaults filled with endless rows of hapstacks and kilometer after kilometer of thunderous manufactura. The further you go, the more depressed, ill-maintained and decayed things will become. There are lower stretches of the mid-hive. Beyond these, no transit rails run. Beyond this outer circle is the underhive, where no law holds sway. Long stretches of the journey will be spent in the stale, tainted air of the wormhole-like tunnel passageway within the hive's thick supportive bones, and in the nameless black voids of deserted spaces between the car's lights flickering and fail regularly. Alone in a single car, now deserted but for your group, the rattling carriage breaks into another vast and dilapidated hab vault and begins to slow down. You look out upon a vista of vacant and decayed buildings in a worse state than any of you have ever seen up until now, stretching beyond sight into a dark horizon beyond. The rail car shudders to a stop. The doors slide open into a wide, raised platform, devoid of passengers save for a single hooded figure dressed in rags. The figure quickly bundles themselves on board, flashing a pass to the door mechanism with unseemly haste, takes up a seat as far from your group as possible. A moment later, a dull, crackling servitor intones, Coscarla, Southern Railhead. Passengers to Coscarla to disembark. This conveyance will depart. The rest is lost in a hull of static and confusion. This is Coscarla. You have arrived. Bored! Would you like to make a fear test?
I'm going to need to, aren't I?
Yeah.
Willpower. I'm going to throw the +10 on there because I've got resistance.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Well,
Oh, shit.
no shit indeed.
Would you like to use a fate point to reroll that, or would you like to have
does the Pope shit in the woods? I think he does. Let's.
I don't know.
Does the boar shit in his loincloth?
Well, it depends on how this feel roll goes. Let's have a go.
So you're gonna reroll that one, right?
Yes.
Hey.
That was worth it.
Oh, for a second there, your guts were grumbling, and you let out a really loud fart, I think.
For a second, we're going to do it and have Bored the shitless yet again.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have Bored the gasless.
Okay, yeah. Bored does let out a epic fart, but that almost calms him. So, yeah, he's fine.
That was a good one, Reddy. That's a good one, little one. Yeah, let me try.
Oh boy! Now I get my Bored got to do the reroll. Chardy was helping him.
Oh shit!
You know what toughness?
Would you like to re-roll that, Charlie?
No. It's not a crit. It's not a crit fail. Just a fail. So it just comes out very anemic. So instead of like the bombast that you would expect from someone his size, it comes out. And he's just standing there like.
That did not come through.
Oh, it's just a little bit. It's just like high pitched, like. Yep.
I think Bored would probably laugh at that. I'll be honest.
Yeah,
a bit funny. I can imagine Graylin scowling though,
and holding her nose because it might not have had much sound. It definitely still comes with the
right. Probably quite close to it.
Uh-huh.
What's happened to my screen?
DB removed the images. He reloaded.
Oh,
Nope.
Question is, did that put the smell in the shatters to shame?
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yep. I know why it's not working. You guys need to
Drag your characters.
place our
let me
tokens.
just
Okay. Bruh. Okay, jeebus. Ah,
Wait.
things are scary.
Right here.
yes, it is very dark. Dark, very dark.
Well, if you grab
does
your if you grab your token and place it somewhere on the field, then you
How
should
did
get.
How did I do that again?
You go to your character sheet where you would get your character sheet from, and then you would click and drag your name to the field.
There you go. Right, something's wrong. You're not upside down.
I was about to say.
Oh God, give me a second.
It's in
Should
rectified
Charlie
attitude.
be bigger? Bigger, Charlie should be
Yeah, I'll step to the
bigger.
side so you
interesting.
can grow up.
It's not supposed to be this dark.
Okay.
It's supposed to be darker. You want
No,
it
it's
darker.
supposed to not be dark.
I have no idea what you crazy kids are up to. Good. Neither do we.
It's we're just getting going, to be honest, Pika. I feel like we're just getting going, and we've got about half an hour left of stream.
Sort of, yeah. But
Okay, let's
it's
do
a new
this,
it's a new
the simple
adventure.
way.
We've gotten our
I know, I'm
introduction, and we kind of know
We
what
have,
to
it's been the
do.
big.
It is going to be a very different
Exactly.
one from the previous one. Previous one was very
I
basic
think everyone
and
should now have seen the map.
pretty much combat
Yeah,
related.
More or less.
It still only shows me the black spot.
Yeah,
with
it's not
the
supposed
zigzag.
to.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got dynamic lighting working off of it. I think that's what's
Yeah,
happening.
but it should
so,
show. It should show everything because I said it's daylight.
oh, okay. Oh, well, hope you get that working. Or, and this is a controversial take, but we are at the start of what I feel, and I think you called it as well, like chapter 2 or the second act.
Yep.
So could this be a good moment to end the session here? Possibly?
Yeah.
Actually, that might be a good.
Right?
Yeah.
Especially because
Because
you're
we're
now
now
dealing
entering-
with some technical difficulties that are always frustrating, of course. So we take that stress away. You can fix that
Yeah,
in
I
your
was,
own time, and we'll be back next
I
time.
was
Yeah,
already
that's a
thinking
great
maybe that's a
idea,
good suggestion.
Charity.
Right?
Yeah.
Now,
No, perfect.
next time we'll have part 2, The Twilight City. And the end of the
Ooh,
line.
I like that title.
Twilight City and the end of the line.
Twilight City.
Currently, it's Midnight City because it's black as hell out there because there's no fucking light.
Thank you, DB.
Hey, go turn out the lights.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so
yeah.
much,
I
DB,
hope,
for
Thank you. Yes.
setting up
I
another
hope it was
awesome.
up to the hype.
Yes, it was. I've been looking
Oh,
forward to
yes.
this, my dude. I'm so
Yeah,
happy that we're
very.
back to this. I hope everybody
and
is
we'll
as
be
well.
back next week, right? We're doing this now weekly.
I can.
Have we announced
like I
that
said,
to our viewers?
Like I said, I can. I'll leave it up to you guys.
Wait,
I can do next
The
week as
date.
well. Yeah, that's the 15th.
Yeah.
Next week.
Yep.
Yeah.
oh yeah, I could do the 15th.
Yep.
I can do the.
As can I.
Here
I'm
we
starting a
go.
new sit on
There
that
we go.
day, but I think it should be fine with the timing.
All right then.
Yeah.
So I need to check my calendar.
Soon. Yes, a lot sooner than before. A whole week, in fact.
Yeah, I'm fine.
And we have to fit in a debrief then before that.
True. And I still have to upload the one we
Hey.
did yesterday, so.
Oh, boy.
But yeah.
Lots
We've
All
got
those
a
damn
bunch of stuff to
whispers.
do. Sorry?
Those
Oh,
damn
frickin'
whispers, I can hear them again.
Wait, what? The whispers?
Whispers. The
It's not
whispers.
supposed to be whispers.
I
Okay,
heard a
so-
certain whisper.
Okay, so it's just Clanky then. He's just hearing whispers right now. Oh no. Poor bastard.
Ah,
It's not whispers he's hearing, it's the escaped gas from Bold's ass.
Well, no, mine was very loud. Mine
Yeah,
was very
exactly.
loud.
Mine was
Charlie's
silent
whisper.
and deadly. Silent and deadly.
It's
That's what Charlie
reverberation.
is.
It's
Yeah.
still echoing.
Some days I'm glad I have no nose.
You'd be surprised that an ogre can be that stealthy, but yeah, here we are.
Shinogren, yeah.
Exactly, yeah. Shinogri. Yes. Wait, what? Where did all those children come from? What was that? Okay, I think we've gone over into like this silliness even more
We
than
have.
usual. But it's because we're all just so happy to be back doing this. Looking forward to more of it.
Exactly.
Right.
So we go again on the 15th.
Yes.
On the
Right.
15th.
Awesome.
Sounds like a
shall
plan.
return.
Back on the 15th.
Yes.
All right.
And we'll discuss when we can do the debrief in between then.
Yeah.
Bort dropped in something
Yeah.
interesting in the chat for us.
Okay.
Oh, yeah?
Someone that we might raid into. It would be
Oh.
very
Ooh. That does sound
Yes.
interesting. Let me have a look here.
Sure. Let's put something. Let's go check him out. I would totally be up for making new friends.
Oh my god, it's another Scot. Why?
You can't escape us.
Oh man. I mean, I'm all up for going raiding into this person because they are doing TTRPG as well. And especially from my perspective, they are doing one very close to my own content. They're doing the Fallout TTRPG.
Oh,
So,
that
Yeah,
looks
that
interesting.
sounds
mhm.
for sure.
So yeah.
I
Oh, they're
love the
gonna
idea.
love that raid.
Sorry?
I love the idea of rating someone in the tabletop.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's get one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks all for being
So,
here.
RX
And
Oliver
join
is who we are going towards. Let's see, Grayley, have you set up the raid yet? Or Grayley, you survived. Of course she does. She's got me. I protect her. I protect little ones.
And also a gas mask, that could be quite handy for what just happened there.
Well, Brayden has one.
And she didn't even be
Yeah.
anyone.
Finally!
Don't worry. It's early
Yeah,
days.
there's no time.
Exactly.
There's always the 15th.
And the one after that. And the one after that.
I swear, if I
So-
get EMP'd again.
But yeah, I'm going to set up this raid now. And here you guys have the raid messages that I have prepared. But maybe, let's see, a dragon raid into the wastes from the Grimdark Hives. Dark Heresy. There. Customize it just a little bit. So, again, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you, Grayley, for streaming with me.
Yes,
Demon Boy
thank
for
you.
being a freaking amazing GM. Bo Red the Shirtless.
For
You're welcome.
sure.
Bored Shirtless as Bo Red the Shirtless. Death Cavid being played by Fenzu and Exitor Do Omega 5 Deca Rote 66.75 / Mark 98 played by Fenzu, and of course Graylin Voidborn played by the only Graylin
Yeah.
Ray.
Halfway two people.
Wait, you playing? Why is Ben's Fence playing two characters all of a sudden?
That's not fucking good, that's it.
Thank you all for
Goodbye,
being here.
everybody.
This has
This
been
raid
fun.
is going
Thank you,
soon.
Demon Boy.
Toodles.
Thank you,
See you next
Charlie.
Love you a lot.
Screaming together.
Right, see you
Bye-bye.
next week.
Let's go say hi to